All right, everybody, welcome back to the Plebcast. My name is Miles David, your host, and of course, above me are our favorite analysts. Up there to the right is TDS, and on the left is Slayer. Now, gentlemen, first off, how's your week? It's been a very, let's say, eventful one for everyone.
Uh, Well, it's been an eventful one, but I don't think it frankly matters for the two of us, at least, man.
Yeah, not as
Not even,
much.
I mean, not even for TDS. It's close.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't that crazy for me
We're
either.
we're like on the fringes of the world right now, so I guess it doesn't really matter yet.
We're
Hopefully.
spectators essentially.
Yeah, we're all just watching right now. But yeah, for those who don't know, there's been some problems, quote unquote, in
And
Europe.
we hope they get resolved soon.
Yeah, we do hope to get resolved soon. Otherwise, worse things might happen. But let's definitely hope for the better. And honestly, we're just people who watch League of Legends. Like, what can we do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're
yeah.
people who
We're just
watch League of
people, we're just people who just, get paid to write about League of Legends
to talk
and
about League
such
of
like that.
Legends. Yeah, and
Stuff like that, yeah.
to shout while League of Legends is happening. That's basically all we do right now. And speaking
Yeah.
of League of
Essentially.
Legends, guys,
League of
all
Legends.
we're gonna go back to talking about all the regions. So I mean, last week we had a really long episode because we had to catch up on a lot of shit. But now, it should be a bit shorter because we don't have to talk
Yeah.
as much, but we just have to talk
Three
about what
hours, folks.
happened.
Still 3 hours, folks. That's coming.
And then maybe we'll have an argument at the end that will last for 15 minutes straight. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if it
Maybe.
happens again. But for now,
Maybe.
which region do you guys want to start with?
I mean, honestly, let's start with the worst region,
I
All
can
the
right.
agree with that.
LEC. The
I can
LEC.
get
All
behind
right.
that.
Yes, that's how I say it. LEC
I
is the
love it.
worst
I love it.
region
That was
right
a
now.
great bait. That was some great baiting, Slayer. I love it.
That is not bait. That is actually true.
It's
No,
not a
no,
bait.
no.
It's his actual feelings.
Yeah, no. I get it. But the way you said it, you were like, people are immediately gonna think, oh, NA. Then you say LEC.
I mean, the thing is, has if anyone watches the LEC, they'll think like, "What's going on?" Uh,
Like
someone.
LEC, it's been bad. Like, don't get me wrong, NA is bad, but it's not. It's the difference is not by a huge margin, but I think NA is just a little bit more. What is it called, has more sanity a little bit
just
in
just a
comparison
bit.
to the
Like things
LEC.
make a
No,
bit more sense. Is that
no.
A
I,
little
I,
bit more.
I, I just think like the reason I prefer the LCS over the LEC right now is because at least it feels like the teams are playing for something.
okay? That makes sense.
You know
Yep.
what I mean? Like the LEC, it feels like half of the time, hey, we're winning, and then like, oh, take this, it's your game. Like G2
Yeah. I knew we were gonna go there. As
grew
soon
a
as
I
you said
love,
fourteen
that.
I love
game
that. Yeah.
lead.
I know you were gonna go there as soon as you said that.
Like I'm not gonna talk about G2. Like last week, this is like weeks. This was like week what? Week 6, where Mad
Yeah.
and Mr. are playing, and Mad was winning everything, and then they said Mr. to win the game. I'm like,
And then it
what's going
happens
on?
just the same against
That's
G2.
that's basically LEC in a nutshell.
There's always gonna be one big throw, guys. I thought this was the LEC, not the LPL. What's going on here?
No, the LPL doesn't throw this much. This is way
I,
beyond
I
anything.
mean, I mean, we've seen some fabulous throws from the LPL over the years. Let's be real.
They have been good. Yeah.
Especially for Oryx name GG.
No. It has Tarzan. Tarzan. We're gonna get to Tarzan, but
Yeah, we're
yeah,
gonna get
but
there after
but
what
but
we saw.
LEC honestly, it's like it feels like a joke at times. It
Yeah.
it
I can
actually
get behind that.
sometimes feels like a joke.
That moment when you brand yourself as the joke, region, it became real. I don't mean that. I
Just
mean
because
that in the
like
gameplay
like
mood.
like the
But,
only bright spot that I can see from the LEC, there's two bright spots. One, Mr. actually looked pretty good. Not gonna lie. Um, and second, Broxa was there. Hey,
I mean,
Seems
that's it.
fine.
yeah. I mean, did a good job as an
That's
analyst,
it.
of course. That
That's it. That's it. Full stop. Not the games matter.
about you,
We move on.
TDS. What about you, TDS? What do you think about the LEC?
Uh, it's rough, especially after I watched that G2 MSF game as well. It was not what I wanted to see.
G2,
100%.
this
Like,
yeah, this is the top 2, 4 and 3 teams in the LEC, by the way. So
yeah,
not
like I think we can give them maybe a little bit leeway since they are still a new roster, but
that's a good
uh
question, right? Like you for you guys, how long would you give a roster leeway?
I
that
think it's I'm
I
always willing
I
to say spring.
This
I
spring.
I I will say it depends, right? It's because if you, let's say if you're CLG, right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Because I'm drawing like if you're CLG and change every single player for rookies, how long do you give them? A year. Why?
that sounds
Because you
fair.
don't expect them to do anything for a year, right? But if you're G2, who still kept their two best players,
Mm-hmm.
added arguably one of the best top laners in EU,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Based on form,
Yeah.
based on form, and then you added two rookies that have reasonable hype on them, right? I will not count the rookies, but because of these other three components, you'd say I'd probably give them until spring.
Until spring.
Until summer. Yeah.
Un, un, like, like,
Spring next year,
like,
you mean? Next spring next year.
no.
No, no,
Like,
until like
you win,
spring.
you
Yeah.
spring is like the wash,
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
then there's summer, which is why
Yeah.
I'm not completely crucifying Mad. It's the same reason. It's because they have two rookies, and I can't completely crucify them yet. It's not
Yeah.
often you see the rookies come in and light the world on fire.
That's true. You can't be there can't be too many Elyoyas, there can't be too many I guess
I mean,
Shenyi and
no, my thing
he
is,
lit the world on fire another way.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. My thing is, even though Elyoya came in and did really well, it was not because of Elyoya, but was rather the sum of Mad. Because Elyoya was essentially a plug-in player. He was put in there, and they did well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
In this scenario, when you replace two of your carries, it's much harder.
That's true. Even if you have a good foundation, like if you have nothing to prop, if you have like you're not propping up anything, it's just like what's the point?
But I think that was also the problem. Like they took away part of their foundation because humanoid was really important part
Yeah,
in that, as
I,
well as
I know.
Arsenal.
that's also a good point.
I think took away is harsh because I firmly still believe that Humanoid wanted out,
Okay.
Hmm.
Well,
and Matt simply didn't want a unhappy camper.
I mean that makes sense considering how Mad operate.
Yeah,
So how do you
it's
guys? So my question to you, since we're already on the Mad on Mad as a team, because of course we are Slayer. You abandoned them last week, but you know what? We're gonna keep talking about them. All right. How much do you guys attribute Elyoya's success to Humanoid?
so the thing is, I don't attribute it that much because I attribute Matt's success to Humanoid. It's not Elyoya.
Hmm.
Elyoya was still fine. Elyoya was
yeah.
still arguably one of the top three junglers individually. I'm talking about by himself, right?
Hmm.
But you saw Reeker. Reeker clearly is uncomfortable with this meta. He's clearly uncomfortable. It's like, and I'll repeat this as many times as I need to. This meta has screwed over a lot of mid laners. It's literally effectively
Yep.
it's kneecapped a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And so Reeker struggling as a rookie, as someone who's not used to this kind of style, I understand, right? And how Mad was approaching games later on was they were playing through bot side. It doesn't win you much games. Like if you look at any bot side centric team across the leagues, they're not doing very well. Like I use very well with context, right? It's like they're not where they're supposed to be. I could bring up
Okay, fair
examples.
enough.
EG. Now they're not at the top.
I feel I
I think
feel
there's just
I
one
feel like they
team that
were
kind
where
of
they're
goes up
supposed to be,
against them.
but I'm not sure what's causing them slump right now. But we can talk about that in the in the
And then
LPL
there's
section.
DK as well. You could say the same thing for DK. They are very bot centric.
There's one team that is bot centric, doing well. Like the like they clearly play towards bot lane with some instances of moving around. But the only team that I can think of playing really heavily on bot lane and still doing fine is C1 because they do play a lot through bot lane.
Wait, what did you
Yeah,
say?
but
Sorry, the thing static.
T1. But at the
That
same time,
Ah,
I
okay.
T1
feel
play
T1, yeah.
heavily
no,
through bot lane.
I feel I feel it's a bit different for T1 because of Faker.
That is fair enough.
It's because if you rely on anything in this meta, you rely on a mid laner that can do anything pretty much, and that's Faker.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what they're succeeding on at the moment. Like you could say Chovy, even Chovy is struggling. I'm like, what's going on? This meta has caused people fits.
Yeah. That's I think it's probably fair to say, especially for mid lane who, you know, we expect that's where the excitement's supposed to happen.
But honestly, I think there's two things I can count on Matt that I've seen as positives, right?
All right, go for it.
Like Unforgiven has played much better than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
I
He's
pretty much think that than everyone expected because I wasn't high on Unforgiven coming in, and I cannot state enough how impressed I've been with Unforgiven.
yeah,
I think that
sure
he's one of the better AD
he
carries,
dipped a bit. He dipped a bit in the
but
middle,
still,
but I don't attribute it to him. I attribute it to the team. The team kind of
yeah,
dipped.
Yeah.
The team kind of lost itself. And and then there's the other thing that I really liked is their early games. Now, granted, some of the early games didn't look very good, but when they were on point in early games, they got leads that should be unwinnable in many cases. But
yeah.
then they decided to throw it away in the mid game.
Mm.
Like they just dump it into the trash. It's I feel the problem with Matt is not essentially the players. It's basically the shot calling aspect of it
Mm-hmm.
and the coaching staff because their drafts have looked as abysmal at times.
Yeah.
The drafts have looked abysmal.
I don't remember which game it was, but I saw one where they early drafted Renekton into a bad lane in the mid lane, and then they didn't even use it correctly, and
Yes,
just felt so like that game to me felt so abysmal to play as a like if I was a player and I had to play a draft like that, like it just feels so
like,
abysmal.
like in my opinion, you have rookies, right?
Mm.
What you want to do is to get a comp that is fairly easy to execute.
Mm.
Yeah.
You're not trying to do something flashy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, of course, Yasodana, I will not take anything away from that because that is not that hard to execute,
Yeah.
as people might think.
Yeah. I mean, you press R.
But yeah, you press R. But the thing is, you need to use comps that are easy to execute, which is kind of what Rogue's doing for most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you get these comps, and then you're like, okay, let's build around that. You have rookies, just do that. I feel they overcomplicated things, and it's a learning process for them because now they realize they're playing with players that have not quite reached where they're supposed to be,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because I cannot blame individual players for this. I know there'll be people on Reddit that's flaming Reeker right now. He's a rookie, man.
Yeah.
He's a rookie, and he's played for like what, 1 year on pro? 1 year or
Um
2 years?
ju-
How long has he been?
counting
No,
what's
I'm
called
just counting ERLs.
here.
I'm not.
Count okay, yeah, I think it's 1 to 2 years, I think. He hasn't been that much.
Yeah, like he's basically been playing like what? Like he's mostly been the sub, and then from 2019 he started, playing more. And even then he had temp subs, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
And then he went against like the time he actually really played a lot was in big, right? The, like he played about 2 years, you can say, right?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, you're putting him in the last 2 years, which we know what the meta was. It was fairly roam heavy, right? And then you put him into a meta that has little to no roaming. And even if you do have
He's not going
roaming,
to look fine.
it's basically Rise for efficient roaming. And then
Yeah.
there's TF if you completely want to like abandon your lane. which then often doesn't work.
Which other? I'm trying to think another one. Maybe Galio as well.
Galio
Times.
possibly. Yeah, Galio could be used. I think.
Yeah, but those are the kind of the three that you see for potential roaming, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then,
You
but then,
guys, you guys mentioned Rise, right?
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, like
this is the quintessential one.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
fine.
but the problem with all those three is you can't quite carry with those picks because Rise ultimately, sadly, being tank. He's now tank.
Yep,
Yeah.
Mm.
it's tank
If you
rise.
haven't kept up, he's a tank.
He's a tank.
Um, and then you have Galio, who's also going to generally build a tank, and then you have TF, who all he does is destinies, cards you, and hope your team kills the target.
Mm.
And most of the time, he's building Everfrost into rapid fire, so he's
Yes.
essentially a stun bot
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
teams don't want to build him AP, even when
So
there's no AP in their composition.
yeah. So when you're in a situation where your mid lane has to be a carry and not has to be a carry, he has to farm up well, has to scale and blah blah blah. It's kind of rough. So that's why I feel like if you're really going to put Reeker in the best position, you really need to start either doing what I feel that you should do, which is like kind of like something like Weibo does, or something like other Chinese teams do at times, which is you play your own meta. You
Abandon the meta, yeah.
completely
Mm.
completely forget that a meta exists,
Mm.
and you play your own style, or
Yeah.
you conform to the meta and you only play easy to execute comps. It's like they have to choose this path, and that is what I'm looking forward to in summer.
Well, hopefully
Now,
they go
for
with
Mad
that.
Lions, though, like in that regard, I agree with both of the things. But if you were on Mad Lions' shoes, which one would you choose? Would you rather get into playoffs or just try and develop your own way of playing?
No, I would try to get into playoffs next split.
Next split,
Yes. They
okay,
can't get in this split. It's like they give a mathematical possibility. I'm
yeah,
sure Medic's tweeting somewhere. I'm sure Medic's tweeting somewhere.
Yeah,
But
some like
it's
4% chance of getting into playoffs if
yeah,
XL drops the
and
ball.
and you know
99%
you know
believe,
when
one
Medic does
percent.
that, it's actually quite informative.
Yeah.
Love Medic doing that, but he doesn't need to do for this because there's no chance. It's like Man has to win 3 games and then Vitality or Excel has to.
But
Yeah.
then, do you think for this particular split, since they pretty much have no chance anymore, do you think they should try and play for something they haven't played before, like something much more
Yeah,
according to
this
what they
this
would
is
like to play
yeah, this
instead?
is this
Experiment.
this when you just go for it, when you have
This
nothing to lose.
you just experiment, go for it, let the players have a fun time.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty
Because
much.
because honestly, so you have to run back with this squad
Yeah.
next split.
Mhm.
You have to figure
Unless
out a
who
better
knows?
way to help Ilyoya with the shot calling. Like either Kaiser or Armut has to step up. I'm not sure how much that goes into that, but that's something. And then the coaching staff has to figure out how to draft properly, right? It's There's a lot of things they have to do, and I feel like
It,
they have the work cut out for them.
it makes
Everyone
me
know.
it makes me wonder like last year how much the players had to say in the draft.
No, it's definitely. No, I don't think. I don't like. I honestly think there was probably a bit of a say in the draft, but
But I
in
think
my
I think it helped a lot uh, having humanoid, because humanoid was much more comfortable in a lot of the picks
Yeah,
that
he
not
was
only were
very
meta,
versatile.
but
He was very
the
versatile.
way they were useful. Exactly. So I feel like it also allowed for draft to have more diversity and more
yeah,
power.
All right. So
it's
that
like, and I also think,
yeah.
given how the meta shifts in MSI, they have to decide if they want to play bot centric or top centric. Because I still believe they can play top centric if they want to.
No, they can
They're not.
definitely.
They're not pulling the trigger for some reason. It's kind of like they have to decide on what path to follow.
If I'm
Yeah.
honest,
And
I think they should go for
this is
bot.
what I feel Asian teams do a really good.
I mean, yeah. They basically just pick a path. All right, hell or high water, we're gonna go through. We're gonna go for this. If it doesn't work out in a split, well,
We
So be it.
stick
yeah.
to it.
So be it. We take the L, then we move on. We
Yeah.
take the L.
But
That
but
sounds
but
awfully
I'm
familiar.
but I'm gonna say the transitioning. There's only two teams I trust right now in the playoff scenario. Fnatic and Misfits.
Yeah,
That's it.
let's move on. Let's move on to those two teams then, and start with Misfits since we didn't really. Since we haven't really discussed it much throughout the
Give them props.
outburst. What do you
Video.
what ever okay, yeah, besides Viteo, is he the only bright spot in Misfits? Do you guys think that the rest of the team is also pulling their weight?
No,
Mm,
I think the rest of the team is doing what they're supposed to do. Like especially Zlatan and Barca,
Mm-hmm.
they're doing
yeah,
exactly what they're supposed to do or what they're told to do. And like I think Heat has had some weird games, but
I mean, here it's shown to be dependable in the past, right? Like,
I mean I think he's dependable. It's just he's had some weird games, and I think the dependable one has been Neon,
mm,
while Vito turns
biggest
on
one of the
the
biggest
motor from.
surprise of the split so far, Neon being good.
No, I think no,
it's
I
not so
think
bad.
the reason I say Neon's been dependable is because when you consider Neon, he's always consistent
Yeah.
to hilt. So while Vito does carry the team, I don't think he's quite like
You,
as
you
consistent
you
at
need you
times.
need that secondary carry that can be
Yes,
dependable, basically. You need that
yes,
dependable secondary carry to be able to
yeah,
keep things level. So that when your main carry goes for that low percentage play, he can he can be the backup.
yeah, yeah.
It's
But sadly,
yeah.
it's also kind of hard to judge Misfits based on last week because, well,
Because of
G2
what
handed them the game.
yeah,
G2
on a
handed them the
silver
game,
platter, man.
That
and
game
and
was
and then well, Vitality did outplay them. So yeah, it's kind of hard, but I do trust them because there's some spots I feel that Misfits can do really well. While I don't, while on the flip side, I don't trust Vitality is because they're fairly inconsistent at times.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
think Ferdy is I think Ferdy is really good. A good way of saying it.
Wait, what'd you say?
Like
What did you say?
Like fairly inconsistent. I think
Oh,
it's a
fairly.
better way
Okay,
to
I got
put
it.
it. Yeah, I don't think it's fairly inconsistent. I think they're the definition of inconsistent.
So basically, I mean, they're the LEC's BLG.
Yeah,
yes,
if I say they win, I would expect that to be a 50-50 coin flip in
yeah,
the most quintessential way.
yeah. But
Because you don't know
yeah,
what you get, but they can be good and they can be horrible.
like that's all. Like that's why I contrast them to Misfits because I trust Misfits a bit more because I know what they're gonna bring.
Yeah.
I don't know what Vitality is gonna do.
Here's my question though. Like for Misfits, do you think they'll
Yeah.
keep the same momentum when going into a BO5?
So it's
I don't think so.
interesting because I don't think they'll keep the exact same momentum, but it also depends on who they play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like that is
so like for example, uh I'm just looking at the schedule, right? Like there's a high chance like maybe they might play someone like G2,
Mm-hmm.
right? If they play G2, do I believe Misfits can win 3 out of 5 games? Yes. If they play Fnatic, not a chance in hell.
I think yeah, and I think they will play Fnatic because if I'm not wrong, it's the first team gets to pick and then the remaining one goes to the second.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah,
play, right? That's how
yeah,
it is.
but I think like I believe Fnatic doesn't have a single game on their list that they're gonna lose.
Hmm.
Rogue
Yeah, I
does.
don't think they lose to any of
Rogue
the
does.
three teams.
Let me see
Rogue could
who.
lose to G2.
Let me see who they're fight.
Rogue could lose to G2.
This is the last week now already. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Misfits, Rogue. Oh yeah, they could.
They could lose to G2. So it's like if they lose to G2 and we get to a tie-breaking situation, then
I take
you know,
Fnatic.
and then Fnatic would go through because Fnatic has a better record, I think, in the second half of the split.
Yeah,
It's
Fnatic.
the yeah.
It's the second half of the split generally, yeah. If
Yep.
if head to head doesn't, if head to head is even, which it is, I think they won one, lost one. Yeah,
Uh,
they won one, lost one. Yeah, it's 1-1 between Rogue and Fnatic. So then you'd go to the later half of the split,
Okay, and Fnatic
Mm.
takes.
and Fnatic would take that. Yeah. So basically, like if it goes to a tie situation, I believe Fnatic will take it, and then Fnatic will be
The number one team of
Fnatic would
the.
be number one, and then I think Fnatic would, if the number four stays like this, I think they would rather, maybe they take Misfits, maybe they take Misfits themselves, right?
I think
But
they take G2 because they'd rather have I
no,
think they would like to play against
I
the
I
Flag tournament
I
spot thing.
yeah, I don't think Fnatic would do that, because I think even if Rogue stays number one, they'll take Misfits, and in my
True.
opinion, that might be a bit of a mistake. But I don't trust Rogue. Again, it's like Rogue started off well, and all of a sudden they've come back to the mean, in my opinion.
They,
Right?
Doesn't that sound like Rogue?
Yeah, they look ordinary, basically,
I
right
mean,
now.
are they the RA of the LEC?
No, I don't think they
No,
are RA, right?
no,
RA last
they
year,
are.
by the way, not this year.
But I don't know how
I don't think
much
either. Yeah.
they have it in them to win a series.
Like, do you think they have the clutch
Mm,
factor to be able to? Yeah, they have
No.
the X factor to be able to pull out the win.
So
When
the
the
only
going gets tough, when it becomes 2-2, everything's on the line.
I think
Can
they
Rogue
can
pull
do
off
it
a
on
win?
one series.
I know Larson isn't,
I think they can do it on one series, but I don't think they can do it consistently on playoffs.
I don't think
If I'm
Larson is. How's that answer? I don't think Larson is.
All right, that's fair. I mean, that's fair enough. What else can we say?
Like like Larson playing as humanoid? Eh.
It's like some
maybe.
mental block right now when Larson
It is a
plays
mental block.
when Larson
He
plays
can't play against
humans.
humanoid.
It's a bit of maybe some PTSD flashbacks going in Larson's head whenever he faces humanoid. Like,
But honestly, I don't know if Rogue completely has it, because we saw Malrang doing really well
mhm,
at the start,
mhm.
and later like some of the junglers, at least they have figured out how to deal with them.
Yeah,
So
It reminds me to how Mowgli was at the start of his
yes,
vitality
yes,
wave.
it's like everyone kind of got on the same wavelength as him. And like, yeah, that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
so okay, that's fair enough. I
So
mean,
I still think Rogue is a very good team,
oh
but
yeah, yeah, yeah. Guys,
if I put
don't get us wrong.
yeah,
Rogue is a good team, all right, but
I think
championship
they just have
winning,
one series in them. I think they
championship
have
winning is
one
another
series.
story.
I think if this is the three teams that will be second, third, and fourth, I think this is not a good situation for Rogue.
Would they win against Vitality? Because I think they can against Excel. Would they win against Vitality?
Vitality,
Depends which vitality shows up, right?
yes,
That is true. But the thing is, even then, even if it's not the best of Vitalities, I just feel like there's much more. Like I can trust Vitality more having someone that can win you a series than Rogue.
I
yeah.
mean, sure, yeah, that's fair enough.
That's
They're
kind of my thing with Vitality there.
sometimes you just need a mental edge over your opponent, not necessarily like skill, right?
But
Sometimes you just
that was one of the things that made G2 2019 G2 in 2019. So
But
yeah,
I just think like this is kind of a hard situation for, in my opinion.
that's
Just
fair.
saying,
That's fair. That's
just saying.
fair. All right, guys. What about Fnatic? You guys have any comments on Fnatic?
Oh
I
yes, they're the best team in
like
the LEC.
I
Most people would
if
say.
I'm just going to sum it up because I don't really want to talk a lot about Fnatic just because I feel like they have shown themselves already.
Okay, okay, that's
Uh,
fair enough.
I I think just by how they finished off last week and how the rest of the teams seem to be pulling up, I think they should be, if not the favorites to win, they are 100% in the back to win it all at the end. They are
Okay,
playing really well.
okay, fair enough. I mean,
And
Yeah, go
yeah,
ahead, sir.
go on. No, go
All
on,
right,
answer.
I just want to say Fnatic have really, really, really freaking good pieces
Yeah.
all across the board. So,
Humanoid has changed. Like if you look at Fnatic's games from this split and last split, right? You'll see how less volatile they are. That is purely humanoid.
yeah, I agree. I think Niski was
Yeah.
probably the type of person to just go along with Hilly shenanigans. With Hilly and Bip
The
shenanigans.
thing is, I think Niski makes a team balanced in a way different to what humanoid makes a team
Yeah.
balanced.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it too. That's a good way
Yep.
of putting it.
Like I think Niski is a great player to have as a linchpin for a really heavy carry oriented team with a top and a bot lane, or
Yeah.
a top or a bot lane and a jungle. But if your team is not doesn't have the a really carry oriented jungler, and you need someone to be much with a much more direct approach, I think humanoid is that.
Yeah.
That makes
If I
sense.
were to put it like that.
So props to the GM of Fnatic. Good job. You pulled together the right puzzle pieces and
Yeah.
made it work.
I don't know
So
how he did it. He got such a good team, and I don't want to say it went under the radar, but I feel like it was one of the less attention focused teams.
who
Yeah.
Fnatic?
Yeah, I think that they didn't get the attention that G2 Vitality Mad got.
Yeah, I
I
think
To
I
that's true.
I
I think
I,
that's
I
true.
think I think definitely they didn't get the enough attention like G2 and Vitality. They
Yeah.
definitely did it.
To be fair, that
and
G2 is
it
the
was
first time they're pulling in rookies, so that took a lot of attention. But
I mean, Vitality as well, the super team. Like,
I think all of us just had Fnatic as the number one team in Europe, right?
yeah,
Straight from
but
the
but
start.
yeah.
but in
Like
my
at the start, we thought of
but
that.
in my
Just
opinion,
watching
next
it.
year, like next split is the split where we start actually evaluating G2, Vitality, and Mad. Like
Yeah,
next split is the split.
yeah, that's
That's
true.
when we start saying, okay, where are you?
Yeah, you guys get spring for free. Experiment, do what you want, be
Well,
as
for
loose
free,
as you want
no.
to
They have
be.
a path if something goes wrong.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Basically,
about it. But
summer things cannot go wrong. Basically,
Yeah.
yeah,
you have
you have
to
one
be
shot.
cohesive
Do not
because
fail.
that's when worlds comes in.
But but I think we'll have now after spring we'll temper expectations. Like we have to see G2 making top four again. We'll have to see Mad just making the playoffs. That's their goal.
Improve from seventh place. That's a great
That yeah,
improvement
I
by me.
mean, making playoffs
Yeah.
would be a great goal. Yeah, that's true.
I also don't want to say any, don't want to add to fire with Matt, but I still don't know if Excel will make playoffs. Just
Fuck.
saying, I feel like there's still a chance that they fail.
How?
They have like
This
look
man
at the
has
three games
zero
they have.
faith in
No, look at
Excel.
the three games they have this week. They have
Listen, listen.
Wait,
G2 and
I'll
Fnatic.
listen.
If they lose against SK, like not mad, but SK just needs to win three as well, and SK doesn't have that rough a schedule.
Okay, so I'll tell you this, right?
SK
I'll
is
tell you
Well,
fighting
that's
this.
Rogue
no,
and Misfits. What
actually.
you on
Okay,
Yeah,
about?
they
the
have
team.
they have a similar schedule to Excel.
Uh,
I correct myself there,
okay,
but still.
okay. I will tell you this. The only way Matt gets into the playoffs is if Vitality goes 0-3,
Who's Vitality
not
playing
Excel.
against?
Oh, so you're taking bid instead of Excel. I feel
No,
like
no,
Ex-
no. It's because there
yeah.
is more of a chance of Vitality's one happening if Matt wants to win playoffs.
Wait,
Because
do you
then
really
that
think so?
stipulates that stipulates that Matt has to beat Vitality.
Yeah, okay. Mad
Yeah, no,
has to
but
beat
do you really think
Vitality.
so? Do you really think bid has the better chance of failing than Excel,
No, 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 no.
considering their
You
schedule?
no, no, no. You misunderstand.
No, but
It's
okay.
because
So what I understood is you're saying that Vitality, like if they get in, it's for Vitality, not Excel, right?
yes,
Okay,
because they play Vitality.
yeah.
All right. So if Vitality goes 0-3, Mad are in, right?
The
And they need
Vitality
to
goes 0-3,
get
Matt
3-0.
are definitely in.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I
but
mean,
that needs to 3-0 as well.
I mean, yeah, Matt
Just
is
to
a
add,
trio.
yeah,
Matt plays
just to add.
Vitality, Astralis, and
it's
BDS.
very doable for Mad to 3-0 if they beat
It's
Vitality.
They just
doable,
have to
but they
beat
have
Vi-
failed.
but yeah, I've already written the obituary. I've already written
Yeah,
it. So
the
That's right.
obituary.
it's like I don't expect this to happen for 1 second.
Listen,
I still think they're gonna beat Astralis and BDS, but I don't think they're gonna beat
imagine how
Vitality.
bad things go if Vitality loses to Astralis. Like, just
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I
Hey,
don't
Astralis
like.
has beaten Rogue.
yeah, that's
I,
true.
I think I think they can beat. I think Mad can Vitality can lose to Mad, but I don't expect them to lose to Astralis. Like if they lose to Astralis,
That's
they don't
exactly
deserve
when
to
they
be
will
in
lose to
playoffs.
Astralis TDS. That's exactly
Yeah,
when they'll
but
do
they
it.
can lose to Astralis when they are in playoffs, not out of playoffs yet. So it's just
Yeah,
I
but I'm
don't
just
think
I'm,
that could happen.
yeah, I'm
But yeah,
just saying, right? It's like if Vitality wins one series, it's over. like
okay,
like
fair enough.
if Excel wins one series, it's still over. But if Excel does qualify, right? If Excel does to win, Excel still goes through because Matt doesn't have the record.
Yeah.
Matt doesn't have.
Oh wait,
Uh,
so Excel cannot they cannot go over Excel anyway.
no, I am not sure, but that's up to Medic. That's a Medic thing.
Yeah, because
But
I think if it's like that,
it's
then
like
yeah.
no, it's like second half who won more, right? So that's the thing, right? I don't know how much it upsets the 3-0 and the 0-3. So I don't know how much it changes, right? But
Yeah.
I believe the only way this happens is, and this is a very small chance, like 5%, is if Matt beats Vitality and then Vitality goes 0-3. That's the only way
Totally
I see this
crashes
happening.
and burns.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Like
I
that's
don't
the
know.
only
I
way it
can see that
happens. But
happening.
I don't believe for a single second it will.
I can believe that. The sad part is that I believe it can happen
Oh
because it's
my
fatality.
gosh.
Like I don't want it to happen, but I
Hey
think it's
man,
plausible.
Miles,
Yeah.
did you swap the orders? Like, did you give him the Mad Copium instead of the T1 Copium?
Me?
What? No, I don't
Yeah.
have copium. I'm just saying they have a chance.
Wait,
I
wait,
don't
I
No,
believe
didn't,
it.
I
Man.
didn't, I didn't order
this is
any
freaking
copium.
copium.
This man's
This
the
is
dealer. He
Yeah,
has
what?
all of the copium.
This
So
Yeah,
does
man. I,
me.
I, I
this
go for
man
copium
is
with teams that
smoking.
no. I go for copium with teams that are worth the copium. I don't go with copium with Matt. I'm just saying I don't believe in Excel. That's the thing.
I'm
It's
telling you, man, this
opposite.
guy has no faith. Zero.
This man here is trash talking Excel like, dude.
Well,
All right,
Listen,
TDS,
let's be
TDS.
real.
Hear
LEC
me.
Listen,
has
you do
been
not
here
believe
since
Excel can beat
2019.
SK. Come on, SK.
Like Excel has been here since 2019. How many playoffs have they made? Exactly.
I mean, all right. Give me a reason besides historical that they're not gonna that they might just lose out on playoffs. TDS.
They have G2 and Fnatic. If SK can get the win, I think Excel doesn't make it because they lose against G2 and Fnatic.
Still has to go 3-0.
Yeah, they have to go through 0-3.
Man has to go
But
3-0. You
no,
realize how hard
like
that is with
no, but
Matt.
SK is one option. Like SK can also go 3-0. I'm just saying.
Matt
Like
hasn't
Excel
won
needs to lose one. Like
6 games
Excel
in a
needs to
row.
lose one. No, like I don't know. I don't care if it's Matt or SK. I'm just saying that as long as Excel loses to SK, I think they all go 0-3 this week because I think they lose against Fnatic and
Oh
G2.
my god,
man.
this man.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not saying who Mad Lions or SK are getting in.
Hey,
I'm just saying Excel goes 0-3.
hey,
That's
Miles,
it.
let's send the message to Kadril.
That's it.
Let's have him on. Let's duke it out, right?
Yeah.
Kadril will be on my side since he's the
Kadril
reason that
will
they are
not
going
be
to
on
go.
your side.
They are
He's
going
now
to.
part
They
of
are, he's the
Excel.
reason. No, he's the reason why they will not
Sure.
get.
Oh
into
my
playoffs, because
god, he's the
curse.
reason.
Let me just get Cog on the line so we can get Angel on.
Listen,
Guys.
listen, Miles, this is what you're gonna do, right? After the recording is done, you're gonna take that snippet, you're gonna send it to Cog,
I'm fine
and
with
then
that.
let it do its work, right?
Yeah.
Let it do its work, right?
I'm fine with that.
All we need to do is have the
I'm fine with
boxing ring match.
TDS
Right.
your schedule match of the century. Let's go.
Eh,
Settle.
My money's on. Listen, my money's on Kadril.
He played Lee
Yeah,
Sin.
my money's on Kadril as well. You think I fight? You think I would fight someone?
All right.
Please.
All right, guys. Let's go to predictions.
Okay. Let's go for it.
Let's go to predictions.
He really ran it.
All right.
Guess why my predictions are going to be this week?
All right. First, SK versus
Oh,
Rogue.
no.
What do you guys got?
Rogue.
All right. Same.
We didn't talk about G2 though.
No, we didn't.
Do you want to talk about G2?
I mean, I'm like, G2 is good.
Well,
I'm not convinced.
We did talk about them in the sense that they threw a more than a 10k goal lead.
I think that's what you can say about them right now, guys. Guys,
That's it.
G2 are good, but they also threw this 14k gold lead.
Yeah,
So,
like I like them and I think they have potential, but
Listen,
14k
boys.
goal lead.
Listen, boys. Perks is not on that team anymore. Perks is not on this team anymore. You can't be doing this kind of crap.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't quite think that it's fair. Purdue and Falco.
Oh my gosh! Imagine having to work with that. That's so sad. But anyway,
So with G2, the only thing that I find is kind of fun, is kind of weird, is that sometimes Kargamas plays really well, sometimes he doesn't. And yeah, that's a problem.
I'm okay with that.
I mean,
I think that's
he's
fine.
a rookie. I mean, he can
Yeah.
give him a break.
I
He has
am
some
giving him a
leeway.
break.
He has some
It's a
leeway.
kind of problem. No, it's kind of a problem for the playoffs, but I'm not saying it's a problem for G2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Again, summers when we judge them.
all right. Misfits versus Astralis. I mean,
Misfits.
yeah.
Duh.
Mr. Misfits, Mr. BTO
Vitality versus
carried that.
Mad.
It's
I
Vitality.
swear to God.
Or freaking certain.
I swear to God, TDS.
No, I
GDS.
believe in Vitality.
I dare you. I dare you.
said Excel 03. Not that I'm dumb.
Okay, Excel 03. So G2
Yeah, I
versus
said that
Excel
there's
is
a
picking
chance for
G2,
Excel 03.
obviously.
I'm
No.
still gonna pick G2 as well because, well, yeah.
Yeah, like tell me
No,
that there's no
no,
that there's not a way that
though
G2
I'll
wins
do
it.
this, right? I'll do this.
You're going for
Asterisk.
Excel?
G2 asterisk. I
You know why I'm
G2
going for
knew
asterisk.
it.
You know
I
what?
knew it.
You know why I'm going with the asterisk? Is because they threw a 14k goal lead.
Yeah, that's the asterisk.
The asterisk is G2 will get ahead, but
Can they close the game? Right? that's the problem.
it's interesting.
Why did I watch that
I
game?
think
I
I
feel
think
so sad for that.
wait, was that the last game they played?
No.
What?
The
It was
G2 were they
it was on Saturday. It was on Saturday, right? No. No,
No, they
it
beat
was
Oh,
on
that
TDS.
Friday.
was on Friday. That was on Friday.
Yeah, that was the
That
last
was
game
on
on
BDS.
Friday.
No, I'll pick Excel.
Of course you will.
He's taking
Right.
Excel to make it.
Yeah, I'll pick Excel. I think they'll make playoffs. I think they got this.
Fnatic.
I think they got this.
I really hope they don't because it would be so hilarious.
There's no way BDS win that. All right, next up, XK versus XL.
This is where the
I
secret
swear, I swear
playoffs.
to God, I swear to
This
God.
is where
TDS.
this is where the secret playoffs.
I swear to God, TDS.
No, he's
Like,
gonna
yeah,
do it.
This no, but the thing is, yeah, I agree with the Slayer on the thing that this is the game that decides players for them. If they fail this, they leave it up to the other teams
Yeah.
failing, not themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think SK will win or no?
I take a three.
Oh my God, he picked SK.
I know he was gonna do it.
I believe in God Gilius.
All right, fair. All right, if you say so. I mean that's fair enough. Gilius could have
I think
that
SK
game.
lives and die. SK lives and dies by
Yeah.
by
Yeah,
Gilius.
Gilius
so
can have one of
it
those
just
games.
makes sense.
Gilius
Yeah.
can have one of those games. That's definitely possible. All right, Mad versus
Yeah.
Astralis.
Because Astralis is a joke at times.
The thing is, after watching Matt's recent run, like I feel like even Astralis can win them.
I know, but even then, Astralis.
Or you mean Matt?
I don't trust Zanzara.
Okay, fair enough. That is true.
Yeah, I'll go for Mad too. The more I think about
Like
it.
if Astralis wins, I don't think Matt deserves to be even close to playoffs. Even close to
If,
sniffing playoffs.
listen. If Mad loses, they're not anywhere close to playoffs.
Yeah,
I mean-
but they don't deserve it either. That's the thing.
Yeah.
All right, so I mean, BDS versus Rogue, unanimous for picking Rogue. Misfits versus Fnatic. This is a spicy one.
Fnatic.
I'll take
Fnatic is just far and away the better team.
I'm going with Fnatic.
I take Misfits because I think that BTO performs super well against
All right,
these kinds of
I
teams.
think I messed that one up. Hold on, I need to change that. What game is that one?
That one is. Let me check. Vit versus G2.
All right, down. This is G2 because I can't trust Vitality. I don't know.
Which
which
one do you
it's
trust?
Vit.
Which one do you trust more? Is the question.
Okay, again,
But I
again.
think it's Vitality.
I'll do this again.
G2. Why not, right?
All right.
You should do Vitality asterisk too.
I feel
Because
like
we don't know what Vitality
Vitality
is
is
showing up.
asterisk, but I think Vitality already lost the game against G2 in the start of the split. I think they take this one.
I feel like this is
I
the time
think-
when
I
Perks
think
goes
they-
full
they-
monster mode and gets revenge.
I don't know if Perks, but I think Selfmade will carry this.
Perks is due one of those games.
You know, you know the reason I put the asterisk on G2 again?
Why?
Because they threw a 14K goal lead.
15K
Yeah,
goal
yeah,
lead.
of course they
Damn
do.
it.
Yeah, well, everything G2 does now has an asterisk on them.
Yeah. Until they prove us
Until proven
otherwise, they don't
otherwise,
deserve.
G2
Yeah,
asterisk.
they don't have the benefit of the
Guys,
doubt
Yeah,
anymore.
let's
they
go.
G2 chokes in LEC. They also choke in the grand finals of IAM Katowice. Like I don't know anymore, guys. It's
Yeah.
just it's just the
It's
G2
just a
special.
3-0 curse.
Yeah.
Fucking- All right, SK versus Misfits. I mean,
Misfits.
Uh, yeah,
yeah, Misfits. Vitality versus Astralis. I feel like Vitality might throw this one. I don't know.
they throw this
I
one.
feel like they would
Like
throw
they are in
this one.
playoffs. Like just winning one of those 3 games, they are assured playoffs. But like they can throw this one.
Yeah.
Like
It's
just because this
Vitality.
would be the last one.
Yeah.
If this is Vitality, if this is Berks' Vitality, they win against G2 and lose versus Astralis.
Yeah.
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 But you know, all right,
Again,
BDS versus Mad.
listen, love Syncroft. Sorry, Syncroft.
Maybe get
I
Your
I'm hopeful.
laners are dog shit.
Yeah, I am hopeful that either Syngrove is out by next split or both solo laners
Okay.
are out by
So
next split.
so guys, I propose this, right?
Mhm.
BDS, Niski's open. Please call him. You know.
That would that would be such a
that would
good
be really
that would
good
be
actually.
such a good
Yeah.
idea.
Listen. Just call Syncroft. BDS also call Cries. I mean, if you can't find anything else, he's open. There's people who are open. Just call him. Just you know,
Just pay the
get rid of
shy.
get rid of Adam and
Just get
Nuclear for
shy.
crying
Just
out
pay
loud.
the shy. Give him the big
Yeah.
bucks. All right, you
At
guys
this
have
Why
point,
not, right?
listen. At this point, I'd rather pay Soaz to come back out of retirement than Adam.
I agree. He's playing right now though. If I'm not wrong, he's
I'm just
playing.
saying.
have them swap. No, have them swap from.
Or I would do something better, right? I would just tell to Carmine Corp, K Corp, like, hey, we're gonna swap back your top laner that you had.
Oh wait, they
for
have Cabo
Cabo
Shark, right?
Cabo Shard.
Yeah. What? I
No,
I
Cabo
won't
Shard
comment on
refused
that.
to come to the LEC. Cabo Shard
But
refused apparently.
they can just bring Reckless as well, no?
Why would they bring in Reckless? Xmedi is fine.
No, I mean, but Cabochard wants to play with Reckless. That was the reason, right? So they just bring
Yeah,
the
but
two of them.
but then there's rumors the LEC is gonna expand next.
Oh, okay.
Cake are probably one of the upfront
Yeah,
orgs
leads. Yeah.
that will get in. So,
Maybe that's why
Okay,
they
okay.
signed Reckless. Who knows?
all right, Rogue
Oh,
versus
no.
G2.
I
Okay.
take.
I put G2, but there's no asterisk here. Why?
Why?
Because
Why?
they're never gonna get a goal lead. They can't
They're
throw
going-
they can't throw a goal they can't throw a goal lead if they don't have it.
That is true.
They're not gonna get a goal lead because Rogue's gonna get a goal lead and
And they're gonna be the ones to throw it. That's your pick.
yeah.
I think it's gonna be Rogue. I
I'm
think
also
G2
leaning
is
towards
going to do
Rogue.
so.
This is where
dumb.
Rogue throws away first seed.
That'd be a
I,
very
I
Rogue
think they
thing
will
to
throw
do.
it. I think they will throw it away here. But okay.
All right. I don't know who to pick actually. G2. I think I'll just go for Rogue. Since
Like I just don't think G2 will win against Rogue here because
playoffs.
not because of the
Playoffs they probably
14K
win.
gold
G2
lead,
probably win.
but yeah, I think in playoffs
Yeah,
they probably win. But
I mean the
in
thing
Navier 1, I
is
think I take Rogue.
it depends on how the week goes because if the game is meaningful for Rogue, I don't think G2 will muck about.
Yeah,
Like I don't think G2 will, just be
yeah. I think
you know.
that's the more plausible way of looking at it.
All right. So that's our predictions.
Except about 3.
Excellent. All right. With that,
and then next week we wrap up
we wrap
who
up
won,
the points.
like, LEC points, LEC
I see.
points.
Wait,
With
the
points for total, all of it.
yeah, we're
Yeah,
doing the total
total.
right on whoever
Yeah,
loses has
yeah,
to do the punishment. All
yeah.
right, so keep an eye out for that, dear viewers.
Good
Of
thing
who's
is
gonna
we
get
have
the-
had
You know,
awful
you know,
weeks.
I
so
will
it's
say
fine.
this. It might be TDS at this point.
I think it might be
Lowest.
me.
for
Like this week will either kill me or save me.
No, I don't think I don't think in terms of LEC. With by total I mean all of the leagues, right?
Oh, the all of the leagues. I think The LPL has killed me. Like I think LPL is killing me in
Yeah,
that regard.
LPL's
If
probably
it's
killed
all
you. Yeah.
LPL is killing me.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you guys want to move on to?
I mean, unless you want to do it individual, total of individual leagues.
I'm
Kind of
fine
weird.
with anything,
I
if I'm
think, I
honest.
think, I think total for me.
Yeah. Okay.
For me, every league.
I'm fine with
Just
either.
add
It
them all.
doesn't
Yeah.
like.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to. Where do you guys want to go to LCS or you want to go to an
Yes.
Eastern region?
LCS.
All right. All
LCS.
right. Let's go to the LCS.
LCS.
Why would we go
So,
to the good leagues first?
I mean, that's best for
that's
last,
that's
my man.
yeah, that's
Exactly.
fair enough. That's
Exactly.
fair enough. All right,
Yeah.
guys. LCS. Any standouts? Anything you guys want to talk about with regards to the
You can
LCS?
bring up my power rankings though.
Oh yeah. Wait. Wait. Let me get your Twitter.
He forgot, my friends.
Sayer Hex. I will
Wait,
bring.
hold on, guys. Check Kadrill's Twitter. He said Excel might make playoffs this year. Kadrill joined Excel. Yeah.
Exactly.
Wait.
See,
What?
he's fine. He understands. He knows.
Wait. I need to
Kadrill,
see
you
this.
have to do
You
this.
didn't see the meme?
Let me see this. Mr. Mark. Excited to deny the players from the side.
See, and you guys were telling me that he is not with me. Please.
But you're still gonna send it to him. Okay?
Yep.
I agree. I don't mind that.
Wait.
It will look
Fight
even
must
better when
happen.
I am right.
The fight must happen.
Wait. What's the name of the file again? Okay.
Miles.
One
Don't stop.
second.
Just go to my profile, man. The hell?
Unless he doesn't follow you.
Whoops. Wait.
Oh no.
This is the wrong
Is
one.
that true? I mean, he retweets it all the time.
No. I follow him, but I don't have the browser up right now. Is this not the one? Wait.
Are
Sorry,
you
guys.
doing it wrong?
Something weird. Oh right, I didn't convert it yet. My God. So guys, talk
Yeah,
about
guys.
talk about LCS while I'm fixing this.
GSM is bad.
Yep. TM is
And
really bad.
did you guys just speak a tweet though?
Yeah.
I did. I don't know
I saw
what to
it.
think about it in the sense
Yeah.
that I don't know the
Yeah,
drama
because
around it.
this is the best way to start about the LCS. This is the best way.
There's
The narrative has gotten out of hand.
what was the last time
Um,
we talked? First, we talked about Cloud9 drama. We're back to TSM,
Yep.
guys.
Yeah, the narrative has gotten out of hand. No one on the team was against uh, against TDS as ranting, right? Um, you guys did see the tweet, right? Don't tell me you didn't see the tweet.
Nah, I saw the
Yeah, I
tweet.
saw it.
I saw the Reddit
Everyone's
post.
been memeing about it.
I saw the
Yeah,
tweet.
I
I
saw
saw
it.
the Twitter post actually. Sorry, the Reddit post.
Like I saw it. I saw the tweet. The thing is, I don't know the context because I don't know if they're attacking the
Yeah,
players.
yeah.
That's the
Because
thing.
our version would be the narrative has gotten out of hand. No one on the cast was against TDS renting, right? And going against XL. In fact,
Yeah.
when he first told us, we didn't agree at all. It's it's kind of weird. Like, why would he say this?
Yeah.
Why? Are you there yet?
Yeah, I'm already there. I got it. It's on the screen.
It's appearing now.
This is Slayer's power rankings. I'll just say it since we can't see it right now, but it's Team Liquid, Cloud9, 100 Thieves, Golden Guardians, FlyQuest, Evil Geniuses, Immortal, CLG, Dignitas, and in last place, of course, last and definitely the least, TSM.
Obviously.
Okay, let's start from the bottom then. Let me explain. Right?
It's from the
TSM
bottom now.
is absolutely horrible. Next,
Yes.
yes.
Dex Dignitas is less horrible.
Dignitas is less
less
horrible,
horrible.
but I feel like Dig has now hit the wall. The proverbial
They are
wall of
showing their true form.
what's going on. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, we're not very good, are we? Okay. CLG much better. They got a few wins. They got
They
3
seem
out of
to be
5
getting
wins.
better, but
Yeah, they got 3 out of 5 wins out of the last 2 weeks. They're getting better. This week, they beat EG out of
Yeah.
nowhere. Yes, they do be like that.
They two
And
0.
yeah,
Oh wait, no, sorry, they didn't 2-0. They lost to Immortals, but they 2-1 this week, which is pretty
yes.
good.
And then last week they beat C9. So you know what I mean? Good vibes.
Yeah,
CLG good.
CLG good vibes. CLG literally better than TSM right now. Imagine that,
Yes,
guys.
yes.
Yeah.
Immortals,
You
I
guys
think
you guys remember Reggie's tweet, by the way? We
Yeah,
got
yeah.
meme
I
bombs, so
I
So
get reminded of that tweet almost every day.
yeah. So again, CLG 8th, Immortals 7th, because again they won 2 games. They lost against Golden Guardians. Big sad. That's why Golden Guardians is above them, right? Everyone, everyone gets me. And yeah, I think Immortals is also getting better,
hmm
right? But yeah, it's like the whole middle of the LCS is like a
it's a soup. The soup.
I won't call it a soup, a hot pot. A hot
Yeah,
pot.
All right.
I
It's a
think
hot
there's
pot. When you want
something.
a hot pot, that's it's like a hot pot.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
You try to bring something out, like you get something. You just
I
put it
mean,
in, grab it. Yep,
well, which do you
you
define as
eat
the
it.
middle of the pack? Like 4 to 8,
I would say is actually yeah, I would say it's 4 to 9
4 to 9. Okay.
because TSM's not in anything.
Yeah, I can see Dignitas maybe getting a little bit better, so I could put them as
No,
well. But
I think Dignitas a better team than how they performed. But yeah, they're the last 2 weeks not very good. They
Not
did beat 100 Thieves, but 100 Thieves is in a bad
not
situation,
not
bad
in
from themselves.
confidence, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. So now that's Immortals. I think Immortals is getting better. They're gonna be a good team. And if they don't make playoffs, it's a disaster for Immortals. Um, EG is sixth. They racked up some wins, though I do think one of them was extremely fortunate because you put FlyQuest to play 2 games in a row. That's a yikes. Yes, LCS, that's a yikes. Um,
That's
yeah,
pretty weird. Yeah, that's from pretty weird scheduling. But it was
yeah,
either EG plays 2 games in a row or FlyQuest plays 2 games in a row.
but
or
why would you make
neither.
FlyQuest play that? Doesn't make any
I
sense.
just want to say why won't they? They should play neither hero. It's my
Yeah,
opinion on
Yeah,
that.
they should
yeah.
have put someone in between, right?
Or
Either
they
way.
should have just put it at the end of Monday. Why not?
Yeah,
Super weird.
It's weird
I mean,
but
scheduling. Yeah.
it's
I don't know
extreme.
why they did this. It's like, well, and yeah,
I
it's not
mean,
a good look because
it's yeah, fine, but it's BO1 and FlyQuest probably gonna be in playoffs anyway, so they can settle things there.
I mean still, and then they're like I liked what EG did for most of it at least.
hmm
Like they beat FlyQuest, they beat Golden Guardians. That's what they're supposed to beat.
Yeah.
But then they lose to CLG. What the hell? Also, I can't look past the fact that in week 3 they went 0-2. Can't look
Like
past that, right?
Hmm.
So
like
yeah.
it's known.
So yeah, this so they are sixth. Fifth, FlyQuest. Again, I kept FlyQuest on fifth, even though some would argue they might be sixth. But the only reason I did that is because they played 2 games in a row. If
Okay.
you lose the first game, you're likely to lose the second game. Your mental shot.
I mean, I guess fair enough.
No, because you're not playing the same team. You're playing an entirely different team.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
So it's not like you're coming back and you're
It's
playing a
not.
series
Yeah.
against
It's
EG
not. Yeah.
again.
It's not a best of three. It's not a best of two or anything. Yeah. You fight completely different preparation against another team immediately, which is
Yeah.
a bit of a yikes. But all right. What about Golden Guardians on fourth?
Okay. Golden Guardians at fourth. Undoubtedly another surprise of the LCS, like FlyQuest. FlyQuest
Mm.
was lighting it up. Now Golden Guardians is lighting it up. Well,
Yeah,
unfortunately they did lose to EG, right? But they beat TL.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's number one. They beat IMT, who's their direct competitor, and then on week 3 they beat Dignitas, who's also a direct competitor. But they lost to 100 Thieves. But you
And
know,
that's why I put them below 100.
yeah, but that's why like they're like if you consider NA, you 1, 2, and 3, you would always think TL, C9, 100 Thieves, any order, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Right now, Golden Guardians and FlyQuest would be just below them,
Mm-hmm.
but they are up and coming. I am surprised by how DG is playing, especially since they have lost at ADC.
Mm-hmm.
He's usually lost, but he's playing decent. Maybe that's TSM.
It's,
Maybe the
it's
TSM
maybe,
debuff.
maybe just
The TSM debuff is gone,
yeah.
right? And a Blaze Olive is lighting it up. Yes,
That's what you
he
like to
was
see.
really good.
That's what you like
He
to
was
see.
really good.
NA
That's what I like to
rookies
see.
lighting things up.
NA talent.
NA talent, let's
talent.
go, baby.
Rookie no, but talent yes.
NA talent,
I mean,
not rookie. NA
hey,
talent.
hey. I can at least say I can at least speak for one NA talent that's not doing very well. Jojo Pion.
Ah, yeah.
Who would have
So
guessed?
yeah, who'd have thought, right?
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Anyways,
Soon he will get his stand powers and then shoot to the top of
Yeah,
that.
but I'm fine with him failing now because I think that he's good. But the hype that he was getting was exaggerated to say the least. Like I think he's good, and I was behind the fact that he could be a really good
yeah,
native mid laner for EG. But the problem is that it was getting out of hand. Top three with some of the players that are already here, I just simply disagree.
yeah.
That's fair.
Anyways, 100 Thieves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know what's wrong with them.
they
Just saying.
should be doing fine. They should be basically in the same place as they were last year,
Hey,
but
Reaper, get your act together. Abedage, you too.
They are just resting for the important parts.
I don't know what they're doing. Like it's like at this point, just win the games you're supposed to win. Lose to TL, lose to C9, fine. Just win the games you're supposed to win. That's it.
Yeah.
C9 better even after the LS debacle.
just wait until they lose to CLG next week.
The thing
Uh,
is, it doesn't
they already
matter.
lost to CLG. What are you talking about?
No, they're
Yeah.
fighting CLG again next week.
Yeah. So
But
I mean, it's like you can look at like even with the LS debacle, they kind of won games, kind of expected.
but
It's
it's
C9.
it's
They're
logical.
pretty
C9
good.
Like
is still a good team.
yeah, the thing is, even without a less, just look at the roster. Like just three
Yeah.
players, like the three Koreans from them are better than half of the OTOs.
Yeah.
Just in raw talent.
Summit.
So the fact they are going to be one of the better teams.
It's Summit diff.
They-
It's basically Summit
They
diff.
just out hands everyone right at this moment.
Yeah. Then and like the sad part is that we're getting less like as
I
we've
still,
seen they are
I still
opting into
don't
much
trust
more
C9 though. I
conventional.
still don't trust this C9 yet.
I don't think they are going to win. I don't think they are going to
yeah.
win at the
I mean,
end. I think TL is a better team.
yeah.
But I feel like it was bound to happen that Cloud9 was going to be better than the rest because just their players are better.
Yeah,
my
but second C9 because they play standard, they won games, fine. They're second. Number one TL. Why Core JJ? Done.
Yeah, they have the core JJ back.
Core JJ plays. Core JJ Hansama. Buipo's basically bullying every top laner in NA. That's good.
I mean,
Yep.
what else can you ask for? Brigson holding down mid. I mean, everything is set up for TL to win spring. Like it feels like.
Summer.
Unless 100 Thieves does exactly what they did last summer.
Unless 100 Thieves comes in with a steel chair, then RKO's them out of nowhere.
I don't think it's going to happen. Sadly, I don't see that
Yeah.
happening.
Do you guys
against
think
TL.
do you guys
TL
think
is better.
Bippo just gave TL like, or some other factor just gave TL like more of an explosiveness than they did last time?
Yeah, Buipo definitely did because it's Buipo.
Like
He's the chaos that you need to have when you have
He's-
way too much.
He's the
like,
chaos.
it's
Listen, he's
How
the
do- what is
chaos
called?
and Bjergsen is not.
yeah, like he's the I think it's Yang to the Yin of TL.
okay.
He's what they needed to balance out.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. That
Listen,
definitely
they
does
have
make sense.
they have two Europeans who are pure chaos, and they have Bjergsen and Korjiji who are.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. That's fair
And
enough.
Centaur is just chilling in the middle.
Centaur is the
there.
one just adapting to everyone.
Like Centaur, do this. You got it, boss.
I mean, to be fair, Hansama is also isn't he Hansama also really aggressive?
That's what I said. They have two Europeans who are very aggressive, and then there's
Brigson
Korjiji and
Centaur.
Bjergsen. Yeah. Bjergsen and Korjiji are like
Centaur.
on the other side.
Then we
Like,
have Core
eh.
JG leading the team. This should be this just should be TL's split to win. I mean,
Yeah.
is there anything more we can say about that?
No, honestly. Like,
All right.
It's like Bupa's made so much difference with this team, right? It's like people kind of expected Alfari to do it, but Alfari is not that dominating presence that you need. Like he isn't that.
He
How can
isn't
I say
that explosive.
So while Alfari is a very good laner, right?
Mhm.
I think Alfari is kind of like Cho, right? Like he's like very mechanically good. He's going to win his lane, but he's not going to exactly like
Win you the
turn
game.
the world upside down, right?
It's not.
Whereas Bippo is kind of like the shy, right?
Yeah.
He gets a lead, he bullies you till the end of time. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He makes
He's
you pay for it
definitely
till the end of time.
Yeah.
he's
Basically,
he's definitely a little shy. I can get behind.
I mean, I think Bippo's super inspired by LPL top laners, right? And they're just
Yes, he
their
is.
style of play.
He's,
Like he wants
yeah.
to be able to pull off that kind of thing.
The only thing I feel sad when I see Bippo and TL is that I miss him in the LEC videos. Why? Because he always gets the answers.
Oh yeah,
Always.
that's right. That's true. Remember, he got all the item answers right, even the one from all the or from the ones in the past seasons that don't exist anymore.
Like he gets everything. I'm like,
I mean,
how is he doing this?
You have nothing else
He
to do in
just
top lane,
loves
man.
the game, right?
You have nothing else to do in top lane. That's just just how
Not
it
just
is.
top
He just-
lane. He knows
He's just
everything.
in an island, and thanks to that, he's always there. He always knows what to do.
Yeah, in the top lane,
He
if you're
knows
top lane,
everything, man.
you
Yeah.
just shake the hand of your opponent. You watch what everyone else is doing.
I mean, I love that. I watched the new LEC video earlier today, right?
Yeah.
And then Trimby got all of it done, and Trimby basically said, "I'm not gonna be Bippo. Don't expect." Like, like it's like
knows.
I'm not going anywhere close to Bippo. Let the champion abilities come. I'm not gonna get any of them. That's what he said.
See, guys, Bippo
Like-
can PvP. Let's be real, he can PvP.
Let Bippo come back again, please.
I
They
hope.
should-
I do hope
Even
Bippo
if he
becomes like.
doesn't come back.
I do hope Bippo becomes an
Also,
analyst
man
in
needs
the
to be a
future.
color. Man needs to be analyst or color caster after he's done.
Yeah, I think he can
Man
definitely
needs to be
do it.
that.
He
I
can
do not
definitely do it.
care. I do
Okay.
not care who you are. Pick him up.
Whatever region, pick him up when he retires. Like grab this man's line. It'll be great. He's entertaining too.
Yeah,
So
you guys probably don't watch basketball, but so there's a parallel I can draw to. Like, there's a show called Inside the NBA, right? It's
the one
it's
head by
extremely popular.
Shaq or something.
Yeah, Shaq.
Yeah.
So they basically got Shaq while Shaq was still playing. Like everyone was in line to get Shaq for the show because Shaq was this dude.
He's an entertaining guy. What can you say?
Yeah, exactly.
Dude.
Everyone was lined up to get Shaq. Everyone was. Like, and they got him. Even Charles Barkley. They're all lined up for this.
Yeah.
That's what I need to do for Whipper. Line up, get him.
Yeah, he's too entertaining to not get on the show.
Yeah, hopefully hopefully he gets that chance to be able to also show off his analytical skills. But all right, guys, we go on to predictions to LCS.
Yeah.
Unless you guys
Do we
have
need to talk
any-
about anything?
I mean, you guys can talk about TSM if you want. Do we need to?
Wait.
The drama.
It's not really Shenyi's fault in my right.
I feel like this is a failure in upper management's part. I don't know.
Listen.
Yeah,
I've
100%.
ranted this last week, right? I've ranted this on the last episode, right? It is TSM has no idea what to do.
Yeah, but that was about. Yeah, that's exactly what.
Huni.
I
That
think.
sums it up very well.
Why is Huni still on this team?
I mean,
Give me a reason.
that wasn't even the first point I was gonna think. I was like, you guys.
If
picked a
I don't have
development
one,
roster.
if I don't target simply, I don't have one to justify Huni being here. I just simply don't.
Like, why is Huni here? Why are you even still paying him? What's he bringing to the table?
Is he
Does
bringing
he
some
have-
intangible?
Listen,
I feel
listen.
if
Does
you
he
want a
have
charismatic fellow,
listen,
just make
does
him
he
come
have
creative.
black-
That's what-
does he have blackmail on Reggie?
How good with? Hmm.
Who knows? Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
how
maybe.
TSM's run.
Like maybe it's that.
Who
I don't
knows?
think it's going to be that, but maybe it's that.
I mean, TSM it's just a disaster right now. I guess especially for a storied org like them who are supposed to be the most winningest org. They brought in a ton of money with sponsorships, and now they're 10th place in the LCS.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad that they are getting this. That TSM is getting this. Like talking from a objective point of view, I feel like this is what they deserve because apart from winning, like their brand was built on winning,
Yeah.
and they didn't really have to do anything else. They just ride the wave of
Or anything
winning.
yet? Sorry.
Huh?
I remember reading a Reddit comment that I really liked that summed up the thing. Like TSM won in spite of having shitty management, and now that orgs
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
have
exactly.
and now that orgs have good management coming into the LCS, TSM kind of reaping the fruits of their labor this year.
Yeah, and that is I'm glad that it's happening like this, because this I feel to some extent what they deserve. Like they were running playing the wave of winning the most, but winning just winning in NA. There wasn't really winning anywhere else. So they were riding the wave of winning, and that just allowed the org to get to the point where it was. But as soon as the ecosystem balanced itself, they didn't have that anymore, and they didn't bring anything more to the table. Like the only good thing apart from winning that they had was TSM Legends, and they kind of destroyed it themselves.
TSM is an org without a foundation right now. That's the best way to summarize it.
I saw
Especially,
someone, I don't remember who it was, but I saw someone saying that TSM was more than likely going to sell, or there was someone saying that there was a
who's
chance that TSM was
who
going to
said that?
sell.
Is that a rumor?
I don't remember who, but I
Uh,
saw I saw it somewhere. I
is it a
just saw a
reliable
glance of it.
some? Is it a reliable
No,
source?
I'm
TDS?
not saying it's a reliable source. I'm not saying it's someone that you can trust. I'm just saying I saw it somewhere. Like if
That's
that was the case, it wouldn't be surprising to me if it happened like that.
it would be
Because they
surprising
were
to
always
me.
the ones that said that the LCS wasn't profitable, and that it's thanks to other games that they could keep afloating and things like that. So it just makes sense
I
that
mean,
now that they are finally failing, they would sell, in my
what
opinion.
other games that TSM have? They have Rainbow Six. Their Valorant team is
Dota
failing.
2, Apex.
I guess their Apex
They
team is
have
doing good.
Dota 2, Apex. They have
Do they
Super
have a
Smash
Dota
players.
2
They
team?
have, yeah, they just won. What is it called? They just won the NH against CG. Funnily enough, so
They
they
have a
have
Dota team
teams.
now.
Yeah, they have teams that are
Oh
doing well
right,
in other
right.
esports. It's just that they always said that it's thanks to the outside that they can keep afloat on the LCS. And if that's the case, then it makes sense that as soon as it goes badly for them, or for
The
Reggie,
most
he would be willing to
the
sell.
most ironic thing ever. TSM quits League of Legends and just focuses on Dota. That would be
Pretty hilarious,
what the
but yeah, even then, like I'm not sure if it's that TSM sells, it's that Reginald sales, and he just dips out, and that's it.
I
Kind of
mean,
like what is it called?
oh, so TSM keeps the
What
brand?
ChatGPT does. Yeah, so
Oh,
he sells the
oh,
brand to someone, he just dips. Kind of
oh,
like what
okay.
HotShotGG did. That's
Okay.
what I'm thinking
I
may
see, I
happen.
see. I mean, Hotshot G was smart. He got out very early. He can't be blamed for anything anymore. All right, so we going into predictions, guys. Now we talk about TSM.
Yes.
All right, let's
Nice.
go. Friday, first game, first matchup. Immortals versus EG. Who you guys got?
Immortals.
Hmm,
We had to think
I
about this one
believe
a
they're
bit.
on the
Yeah.
upturn, and I think Immortals gonna win.
I'll take EG. I'm on the other side. I think EG are trying to shift positively, and I think they may have the chance to do it with this win.
It's a bit hard to predict.
I got like 9 games right last week. You guys got like 5 or 6,
I
which
got
is kind of
yeah.
I got
weird.
5.
Did you watch LCS last week, Sayer?
Me?
Yeah.
I did a bit, but not a lot.
All right.
From the moment that TL lost to GG, I kind of already
Give up
was
hope.
down on that.
I
Yeah,
th-
I kind of already was down on that.
I think I'll just go EG. I think they can turn it around.
He
Anyway,
he smoked. He's taking in that
I'm taking some of
Jojopian opium.
TDS's copium right now.
Some of Jojopian
Yeah, I'm taking
copium.
some of the Jojo Pin copium right now. Jojo Pin's
Is
gonna turn
this
this one
copium?
around.
Wait, is this considered copium? Like I feel like this
Next,
is way too close, though.
next.
All
That's
right,
that's why I said next,
fly. Yeah,
Okay.
100
next.
T versus TL. I mean,
Ooh,
this more interesting, I think.
I
I
love,
take TL.
I would want to pick 100 Ts because I like 100 Ts, but it's TL.
Yeah, it's probably TL. Yeah.
Yeah, I like.
C9
I
versus
100
think
T's
this is
100
close.
T's form
Just
is pretty bad.
Yeah, just to put it, it's close, but I feel TL is not only in a better form, but they should have the complete roster this week. So
Listen,
it's even worse.
this is going to be GG. You know
Ooh,
why?
GG.
Why?
A Blaze Olive is gonna gap Pudge. That's it.
That's kind of
Okay.
the only place that they can gap.
Yeah. Wait, who's usually
Maybe
top laner again?
jungle.
It's Licorice, right?
It's licorice.
Yeah.
Oh, what
Maybe
if Summit
jungle.
just Giga Gaps Licorice then?
Maybe Pride Stucker can also gap
Are
Blabber,
are
but that's kind of
are like it's Price Struggle versus Blabber.
yeah. Like I think jungle and mid are kind of the only two places that I can see C9 losing.
Everywhere where the Koreans aren't is where C9 loses.
Is it wrong? Is it wrong
No,
though?
no, that's TDS. That's TDS. I never said Blabber's gonna lose. I never said Blabber's gonna lose.
Yeah, I never said Blubber was going
I
to lose
am
either. I just
washing
said
my
Pride
hands.
Stalker is one of the better ones.
I am washing my hands off of it.
All right.
I still think C9 has enough firepower
I'm
with the
going with
Koreans
C9
to
too.
win.
I think it's just hands diff.
Yeah.
From top and
CLG, let's go.
same CLG. American CLG.
I hope that Dig doesn't just realize that they can play well this week because I really don't have any hope for them.
Wait, guys, we're a
Miles
good
just
team.
No, they're not a good team, but I just feel like they show up when you don't want them to show up.
Listen, you
But-
gotta have Team America by your side. CLG, let's go.
Wait, aren't they
No,
kind of
but
Team
but
America
hold on,
starting the
hold
year?
on, Miles. You're being a hypocrite. You're not supporting your countrymen. You're not supporting River.
River is Korean.
Oh my god.
Hey,
River is Korean.
River has played in.
Just because he played in PCS, I have to support him.
Yes. Yes.
River is Korean. What?
Yes.
He's not even
He has to.
He's not even Taiwanese.
He brought you to the MSI semifinals. I'm not even part of SEA, so I don't care.
I just wasn't expecting that out of nowhere.
I love River, man,
Isn't-
but I'm also an
isn't
NA
Neo-
caster, so
isn't
I don't
Neo
know what
more-
else to say.
Yeah, I don't know. Isn't Neo more?
Oh wait, yeah,
convincing
Neo
since
is more
he's from
more
Vietnam?
Southeast Asian than River.
Yeah, Neo is from Vietnam. At least that would make more sense.
That's a better argument.
But
Southeast
Vietnam is their
Asia.
own region.
Southeast
Vietnam is
Asia
their own
sticks
region.
together. Oh, yeah, that's
yeah.
also true. Vietnam is their own region in the league. I don't know. I'd still say CLG. Honestly, I'll go for CLG. All right. Next up, TL
TL
versus. I
INT.
mean, TL versus Merkel is probably
I-
TL.
Again, I'm T's on the uptick, but it's TL.
CLG versus 100 Thieves.
100 teams.
Yeah, let's not be
I-
unrealistic
Yep.
here. Let's not-
At
I
some
don't think
point, 100
there's
teams
much.
has to, snap back to reality.
this has to
Nah,
be the
if it's
time,
not
right?
CLG,
This has to be the time they snap back to reality, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
EG versus C9.
C9,
Yeah, probably C9.
Korea 9.
Korean 9.
Korea 9. All right, Fly versus Dig.
No, hey, C91, what is that?
C91.
C9 C9 1. Yeah, there we go. C9 1. There you know.
C9 minus 1.
Okay.
Because Alessi is no longer there.
C8.
Yeah.
There were 8 of them,
Uh,
right? It was like 5. It was the 5 plus Vigor V2, Max, and LS.
Yeah,
So minus 1.
yeah.
C8.
C8.
See? Perfect.
All right, Fly versus Dig.
I
Fly,
take
right?
Fly,
It's a fly. It's a
Quest,
fly win. GG versus TSM.
I mean,
It's
are
obviously
we even considering
TSM.
it?
Yeah.
No one's chanting
There's
TSM.
probably-
No one's gonna
Listen,
be chanting
TSM,
TSM.
listen,
They're just
listen,
split.
TSM has won one game, right? That's all they're gonna do.
Yeah,
At this
I don't
point.
have a hope for them. I don't believe in them. I don't want to trust in them either. So
You don't
Yeah,
want
no.
anything to do with them. They're
Yeah.
dead. They're dead to TDS.
Yeah.
I'd rather just clean
yeah,
my hands
you
of
know,
them. And
you
that's
know,
it.
I think I'm just gonna say this because maybe we're gonna have some. We're gonna probably clip it at some point and then just just put it out there, right? So, what if from this point forward we come back a few weeks later and TSM's in the playoffs? What do we say to ourselves then?
I think we all eat the ghost pepper at that point.
Yes.
We're all just eating the ghost pepper at that point.
I mean, the ghost wave would kill me. So, but I would have said yeah.
He would still say it. That's how much Slayer doesn't believe in TSF. He's gonna risk the ghost pepper.
Okay,
I'd
wow.
rather I'd risk death. Yes.
All right, we have the predictions for LCS, guys. We're done with that region. Let's go to
Okay.
the.
That's okay.
Let's go to the better regions. I don't want to say
No, let's go to the region where TDS hoped he lived.
One day we'll get TDS to Korea. One day, guys.
The best
I
region.
think he can get to Korea. He just doesn't want to.
All right, start.
No, it's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't. I don't have the money.
No, you're.
No one has the money.
One day you'll cast their TDS. Don't worry. We believe.
Yeah.
One day.
hopefully.
We believe one day you'll cast with Atlas.
That would
Yeah,
be
it
the
wouldn't
best.
make sense for me to go for it to be a caster for LPL or LCS since I hate both. Maybe like
Why would you hate LPL? LPL is like the best.
I don't hate them. I don't hate them for. I don't
It's
hate the
just that
LPL
it's
because of the
been-
games or anything. I hate them for two reasons: TS and the fact that I just can't simply get it. Like it just doesn't get it for me. It's just like it's just something that my mind cannot understand.
Yeah, I like when
And
the
one day
moment
I'll watch Worlds live.
the
One
moment
day.
TDS was about to give up on TS, they turn it around.
Yeah, I'll talk about them on LPL. Like
guys, you know when we talk about like going somewhere, I just remembered, right? This year at the end, it's gonna be fucking terrible for us. You know why?
Why?
Worlds is in the US.
Oh my! Wait, I'll be awake that time. I'll be fine.
yeah, I'll be fine as well. It's actually good for me.
I'll be awake. You're fucked.
Screw you! Screw
It's
you,
actually
South
better for
American!
me. It's actually better for me.
It's pretty bad for me. I'm not gonna lie.
It's great for me. Yeah,
This
I
is gonna
love
be
the
so
fact that it's in
bad.
the US.
It's gonna be so bad.
I'm awake during Europe hours, so I'll be
No,
fine.
I'm awake around Europe. Like, US is gonna screw me over.
At
I'm
least
not
you don't
gonna
have to
lie.
get up for LPL after, right? So
I mean, yeah, true. No LPL.
you don't have to get up for LPL after because they're gonna win this year again. Let's go. All right. Anyway, let's go. Let's go to
Hey,
the.
Weibo's gonna win it, and the Shy is gonna be the best top laner ever. That's what's there.
It's
I don't know. I don't know if I would bet on Weibo particularly, but
B5 hype
I
train
won't
all the
discount.
way.
Yeah, I won't discount LPL.
Oh,
I will
I
not
mean,
discount it.
it'll be an interesting question we can talk about during LPL.
What?
Slayer,
I think
you've
it's
become
yeah.
robotic.
Have I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mic suddenly.
Better?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Just-
No, I was just saying it's a very good topic to discuss when we talk about LPL. So
All right.
You know that.
LCK, guys. Which team you want to talk about first?
okay, now it seems we all know how LCK works. You can check by all of the scores on the predictions, and you can tell that everyone clearly knows what's going on in the LCK.
Pretty much just even.
Everyone clearly knows what's going on in the LCK because it's very predictable. But all I can say, hey, bro won, guys.
Yeah.
I told you. But DK lost. And how they lost was terrible.
I did not watch how DK lost, so you guys are gonna have to fill me in.
I think we're having
Oh wait, it
some
was a
connection
2.
issues.
I remember reading.
Yes.
Remember reading about it, but 2-0, 2-0. They lost to Team One. You guys want to talk about
Yes.
DK first, then?
Yeah, but I think TDS is having some connection issues.
TDS.
Okay, my-
Yeah, you're there. Oh wait, you're gone again. The-
What?
Sometimes you're here, sometimes you're not. Sometimes I can hear you, sometimes I can't.
Okay.
Can you reconnect and disconnect from the call? Disconnect and reconnect from the call.
Guys, technical issues, gentlemen.
Yeah. All right, TDS, you back?
Ladies.
Is it good now?
Yeah, we're good. All right. You guys want to talk about DK first?
No, yes. It's official. They're
Mhm.
not a top 3 team.
At least they're probably still gonna make playoffs.
I mean,
But-
if they don't make playoffs, it's gonna be a joke.
yeah.
Imagine my prediction
wo-
being right.
Like the world's gonna be a joke. But honestly, I think where DK is struggling is first of all, again, this is kind of like what Mad is going through, right?
Mhm.
Like I wouldn't say they quite replace with rookies because they replace with like they got better They got a better bot lane duo,
The
right?
second
Yeah.
potential better bot lane in the LCK.
Yeah, but they lost that voice, which is turning out to be a problem. And yeah, and if you've and I've said this, earlier in the video, earlier in the recording, that when you see bot-centric teams, they're not doing very well, most of them. So DK falls in that because DK doesn't exactly play towards top side,
Mhm.
and then there's Showmaker who has clearly who's trying to still figure out how to roll because meta.
Yeah.
So
Dipping,
it's
but
kind of
yeah.
weird. DK is in a weird place. But again, last 2 weeks they've lost to DRX, they've lost to T1.
Which is
I mean, the
not
T1
bad.
T1 loss isn't that bad, but like,
What? They look terrible. They look horrible.
yeah, but it's T1.
No, but I mean, like losing against T1 and DRX is not the worst. I feel.
Listen,
If
listen.
you're not
I'd
good.
argue DK losing to T1 the way they did is as worse as LNG losing to V5 the way they did.
Yeah, like I'm
It's
not
that bad.
justifying that it's bad, but it's against great teams, so it's not the worst of
So are
situations.
DK frauds? Since you're comparing them to
Did we
LNG.
did we expect?
I do
No,
not
because did we
think
expect them
if
to
I
win?
were to be a betting man, I would give them fourth highest chance to go to MSI. Right now.
Fourth highest.
Yes. Behind DRX, behind
Yeah.
T1, behind GenG.
Okay. I mean, I think that's fair.
That's fair.
That's
Like,
basically
it's
where
like-
LNG is. I mean,
No, LNG is like fifth or sixth.
Yeah.
I mean,
depending
there are
on
more
the day-
I think
there are
it's
more
fifth.
teams in the
I think they're
LPL.
fifth.
You have to consider that.
But depending on the day, you have to consider otherwise. But yeah. But
I think
yeah,
I'll say fifth, but yeah.
I think DK needs to like
Fix some
this
shit.
is this is what we kind of expected, but then again, I don't think they're too worried because come next split, they're gonna be at World. Because 4 teams make it to Worlds, and I don't see any other team other than these 4 making Worlds. So yeah.
That's
yeah,
fair.
the pool behind
There we
them
go.
is actually quite crazy. So I think that DK should be fine. Should. Who knows what happens?
On MSI though, they're
think
probably not
it'll be
gonna make it
I'm
MSI.
just glad Freaks isn't last place anymore.
Yeah, what a great turnaround by them. They
Just
finally
glad.
realized that they have players that
Guys,
can
we have
play
good
well
players.
enough game.
Let's
Yeah,
turn
who
this
would have
around.
guessed?
Guys, we got Keen, we got Fate, we got players. Let's do something.
Okay.
I know we got Elim, but fine, we can deal with that.
What's the coaching staff doing in Freaks? Are they like, guys? This one guy woke up in the morning. Guy, wait a minute, we have the best top laner in the world, right?
Not the league.
We have,
Not the
fine, we
world.
have the
Yeah,
best
like-
top laner in the league
in
right
the
now.
world,
Sorry.
okay, wow.
I'm so used to Korea being like the best in the world at everything, but we have the best.
Not anymore.
Yeah,
not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
Reminder that they have lost 3 words in the last 4 years. So yeah,
Well, but then the rest of the coaching staff looked at him and were like, "Oh yeah,
they exist, right?
They still lost to DK, but again, it's DK, right? If DK doesn't win against KDF, who will?
Like realistically, that should be
But
that should still be DK advantage.
yeah, but KDF at fifth, that is quite a turnaround, I must say.
very
I'm
much."
glad they turned around. I think that that is a team that.
But
that
Nongshim at
should be fighting for
Nongshim at
this.
eighth, Sandbox at ninth. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all.
I kind of expected a bit better from Nongshim.
I did not. You know
The thing
why?
is, with what happened with them, I kind of understand why they're so far.
No, but when you watch their games, right? When you watch their games, all of a sudden you realize, wait, they can't play engage comms because they never engage. It's literally what it is.
They play for a lane diff kind of playstyle, and if they succeed, they can skirmish really heavily. But if not, then they are forced into a situation where
Yeah.
team fighting is never going to be their strength,
I-
and they.
I mean,
don't think
again,
they
we're gonna
understand
say
that.
this: none of the teams in the LPL, LCK are out yet. They're
Mm.
not out of the. They're not out of the running, right? They're
Yeah.
not out of it. We are.
Like, there's 4 spots still open because 2 are already decided, but there's 4 spots still open. So
I don't think there's 4 spots open. I think there's just 2 spots
2?
open. Yeah.
okay, Fair enough.
I don't see DRX losing their spot
I don't.
in no way, shape, or form. I don't see DK losing their spot in no way, shape, or form. It's like,
Yeah, like I think it's fair. Like those two teams are looking clearly at least above
you know,
the ones
I'm not
behind
gonna
them.
lie. I'd rather have it this way.
No, it's funny. There's a bug right now I'm looking at in the LoL fandom wiki. There are two deaths in the DRX roster.
That's what you
Really?
need to be better.
Yeah, you need two deaths.
Oh, double deft.
There are two deaths.
If
That's
they
why
were
they're
two
winning,
de-
guys.
If there were two
Listen,
deaths, they
listen. At
wouldn't.
this point, you might as well have two deaths because I think he's the
Yeah.
MVP so far, hands down.
That's why they're
Yeah,
winning. They
I
have two
think
deaths.
it's
That's
hard
why.
not
That's
to
why
say.
Slayer. That's why.
Like with two devs, I think they are number one. I would be willing to say that.
Like one deft in bot lane to gap Gumayusi and one and Gumayusi and Ruler, and then one deft in the mid lane to gap Faker and Chovy.
Yeah, just
I wouldn't say
just put
into
Def
top lane,
everywhere.
but
Just put him. Just
okay.
put him everywhere.
No, I don't think they need a top laner because they have Kingen.
Ah, that's true. King is
Come on.
really good.
But I think you
it's
can
pretty good.
put him there because you can play the carries a la Shy. Just carry to
But
top lane.
I'm not still been convinced about Zika. Like, I think, Zika's been Barrel's been good.
He'll get
It's
there.
Beryl.
I believe in Zico. Former Big
I
Atlas
think-
gaming
I
player. He'll
think-
get there.
From DRX, what I've liked the most after obviously Deft, it's Pioshi.
Yep,
I think
Pioshi.
Pioshi turned it around super
Pioshi.
well.
Yeah, sure.
I
Like,
mean,
whatever
That's what
Kim was
happens
doing
when you
should
give
be
the player
criminal.
guys,
confidence.
we know
Ah,
about
Whatever,
Pio-
whatever Kim was doing with Pioshi should be criminal because the difference between how he started to what he's doing now, it's so
I
high,
think
so different.
I honestly think the difference is because when you're on a team, especially Pioshik, who's been on a team that has been very good, like 2019, right? When
Yep.
you're on a team that's very good, all you gotta do is do what's expected of you, right? And that's what Pioshik's doing.
to be fair, in 2019, 2019 was
DRX with Chobi and Deft.
Yeah.
what was it? Was it
And Kyria.
2020 the same thing?
No, that was 2020. My bad. That was
Okay,
2020.
okay, because
Yeah, it's
yeah, that was
2020
2020.
Yeah.
I would say
My
that
mistake.
Piosik actually showed a lot of his potential during Worlds that year, where he was basically the one dragging corpses of DRX across the
And
finish
then he was
line.
like, "Bye, 2021, bye," and then Deft comes back. They're pretty good. They're pretty good once again. But
yeah, I mean that's
But
basically
but what a
Really?
show Deft is pulling on his last play. It's like last year's and Korean players. Everyone's putting on a show.
It's always nice to see.
Like Khan pulled off a show last year, and then now Deft is. It's the show.
yeah. Well, we'll see what Def can do in playoffs. Hopefully, he can
Two
do.
Defts.
Hopefully, he can do something good in playoffs. You guys want to
I
talk?
think he's upset. I'm going to call it off now, but I think DRX will upset one of the top teams.
Ooh.
Oh, spicy. Which one? Gen
I
G?
won't say which one.
He's gonna say GenG. Of course he is.
No, I won't say which one. I won't say which one because I think DRX is capable of upsetting either of the two teams.
Okay.
But I think they are upsetting one of them.
Okay, that's
God, please, God, do not be 2-1. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. I don't care.
What
whatever,
we
I don't
want.
be 2-1.
That's what we want.
What we want is that T1 wins. I agree, Slayer. Good job.
I think we talked a lot about T1 last week, so I don't think we should go back
Yeah,
into
we don't
that.
need to.
We don't need
No,
to.
I mean the only reason we need to talk about them is because T1
He's number one.
versus GenG. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we're finally getting the actual game.
the actual game.
Yeah.
The actual
series.
game.
The
Yeah,
actual series.
actual match.
Guys, this is it. This is the one. So be excited. I'm gonna tune into LCK for this one.
Yeah, essentially,
I mean-
this essentially doesn't matter in standings. I feel like this matters just purely for strength going into
yeah.
playoffs.
Yeah. So we'll
Which
see.
I feel, GenG's like, we're gonna win just because of revenge, because last time you caught us with COVID, right? Now it's our turn. We're gonna beat you, and then we're gonna see you in playoffs.
It's our turn. It's our turn.
Cheers.
Sounds like now you're going to get COVID and you're going to screw up.
Oh, you know,
That's
I,
like it's a-
listen. I hope T1 gets COVID now.
Because
I
I
feel-
COVID on people.
Well,
No.
no. I actually, if it's between now and playoffs, I'd rather they get it now.
Yes,
as well.
yes. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Get it now. Get it now. Get it
Get
out.
it, get it over
Get it out
with.
of your system.
Get
Like
it over
not only
with.
now, but get it out of your system even before if they get to MSI, even before MSI happens as well. Just
Yeah.
because. Like,
Get
I'd
it
rather
out.
they don't lose anything. They don't mess up
Yeah.
anything.
Yep, yep, yep.
Please don't come to bite us in the playoffs, please.
All right.
Anyways,
You guys,
but
any other
but
last teams you want to talk about?
GenG very good. T1, yeah. I just want this exact standing to be in the playoffs. That's it.
All right, fair enough. All
Yeah.
right, let's go to the predictions. Let's go to the predictions then. Then we can rant about the LPL all we want. So, all right. First up, HLE versus BRO. Probably
think
BRO.
Bro,
Probably bro.
Like how alive I
Bro's
honestly want
making
to
playoffs.
think that how alive is not bad. But
Bro's making playoffs.
Reddit's making
also,
playoffs,
yeah.
guys. You heard it here first.
Also, I wanna say something. Stop putting sword in, please.
Yes,
For the
please.
love of everything.
Morgan's so much better.
Yeah,
Oh
keep
my
keep
god!
bro.
Imagine
no-
saying being
Well,
compared
it's
to
between
Morgan.
Morgan and Bro. It's between Morgan and Sword. I take Morgan 100% of the time, and like it's not only on the fact that he's not a liability, but he actually helps quite a lot with team cohesion. It feels like so different watching Bro playing with Sword than Bro playing with Morgan.
Maybe
It feels
probably
like a completely
Morgan.
different team.
Probably Morgan had like some sort of issues. Maybe he got COVID.
Okay,
Who knows?
yeah, if it's that, then okay. But Morgan should be the starter every day, every time.
All right,
Yeah,
LSB
yeah.
versus DK. I mean,
DK,
that's probably
please.
DK winning.
I still remember that play that closer made where he literally teleported Duff to die with the rum warp. He literally left Duff to die. He literally did that. I'm like, what is this?
Teamwork, teamwork. That's
Like
it.
what he did was he rum warped while Duff was Zoniad. And then boom.
It's so funny.
All right, next T1 versus GenG. Oh,
The
Then
match of the week.
GenG gets the revenge.
TDS.
I
They don't come number
honestly-
one, but yeah, GenG gets the revenge.
I'm going for
I-
I mean,
GenG.
obviously he's gonna vote T1.
I fear GenG because they are a great. They are an actual team that you should fear.
Actual team.
But
Real team. You heard it here, guys.
They are
yeah,
one of the
like-
two
like-
actual teams in the LCK, guys.
exactly. There's teams and then there's teams,
Yes.
Okay, fair.
and GenG is one team. But I trust T1. I believe in them. I think that even without leads, they have played the map really really well. And Keria is the MVP of the league for me. So
Okay, fair enough. Nongshim versus Freaks.
Again, Nongshim can't play Engage Comms. It's okay, DF.
I take Nongshim.
Really?
Oh wow.
Why?
Because they brought up Peter Buck, which was the better iterations for them, and I think that individually they will be able to win the series. Especially, and I say this especially because I think that Dread will destroy Ellen.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe.
DRX versus KT.
I think that's why.
I mean, I think the next two are easy: DRX and DK. Right there.
DK, yeah.
I feel so sad for KT because they were showing so much good stuff, and then
Yeah.
they plummeted to the floor like a good roller coaster.
I mean, yeah.
KT fans are used to this by now. Let's be real.
Yes.
And this is also the moment where KT will turn it around and begin playing well again. It's just written in the stars.
GenG versus Freaks. GenG, obviously.
GenG.
Nongshim versus BRO.
Bro.
Probably, bro.
Bro, Umti is really good.
All right. Last
Also,
He's really
wait,
good.
before we move on to the last ones, I want to say that if
Guys,
GenG
guys,
loses to T1, I think KDF can.
guys,
win
let's think
against them.
about this for a sec. Guys, let's think about it for a sec. Right? Would you agree that Bro and BDS are kind of similar? You know how I mean, right?
BDS.
Like the solo winners are not very good. Like
Okay.
BDS. The solo winners are not very good, but the junglers are like elite.
Sure. Elo how junglers.
In that regard, yeah, but I do want to say that I think Lava is
Oh, it's definitely better.
credited to what
Like-
he.
Like I take Morgan over Adam any day of the week.
Yeah,
I feel
Yeah,
like
100%.
that's the walk of shame if you're compared to Morgan, and then you're like.
No,
you'd
I
rather
don't.
have
I don't think
Morgan.
it's the wall of shame because again, I think Morgan's pretty good.
he's improved quite a lot from that. Like last year, he was a dead weight.
Listen,
No,
was
if you base
that
if you base
wasn't quick.
your argument
I
on
will
what
tell you
Morgan
this for
was.
certain. There's a few LPL teams that love to have more.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I think W would
No, I'd
love to
rather
have
have
Morgan
this
back.
kind of Morgan this year than last year Morgan.
Like
Yeah.
there's actually one team currently in the LCK that would want Morgan right now, which is DK. DK might have wanted Morgan. Like I can't trust Birtle
I
for
think
the life.
Morgan might have been good for DK actually. Maybe you're right.
I don't
Like for the
trust
plays that they are
Birtle.
doing,
Yeah.
Morgan would have fit more.
All right.
Yeah.
LSB
Because already
versus
for that.
LSB versus DRX.
DRX.
DRX, Mr.
DRX.
Deft will carry again.
T1 versus KT. I
And
mean,
yeah.
the Telecom Wars aren't the Telecom Wars right now. It's gonna be T1.
Well, there was that saying that if you T1 will win against GenG and then lose against Pro. I don't think it's that. I think T1 wins against GenG and then loses to KT.
If
I
T1
think
loses to
that would
KT
make more
now, I
sense.
swear to God.
No, that's big KT. That's big KT, and that's how you truly become the elite team that you deserve to be. Losing by
Yeah.
one of the worst teams.
Yeah.
I don't think losing to Pro is that bad. I think losing to KT right now, yes.
It's fair. Anyways, let's move on to the main league of the world.
main
because
league.
everyone
The main
everyone
league.
watches this. No, I'll tell you this for certain, right? Not everyone watches the LCK. Not everyone watches the LCS or the LEC. A lot
Are you
more
sure
people
about
watch the LPL.
I'm pretty sure
Are
the
you sure about
viewership
that?
is higher for LCK.
Yeah, I think viewers are way more inclined into LCK still.
LCK is still higher viewership.
No, it's probably because of the T1 fan base, but not. I wouldn't say in terms of core viewership, because I feel LPL just draws viewers by themselves. It doesn't have to be a player. It doesn't have to be a team.
The thing is, I think LPL, like
I think
LPL,
it will get there, but not yet.
No, but LPL also right now, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, which are the two games a
All I'm,
week,
all I'm gonna,
are
all I'm
later
gonna
than
say,
LCK.
yeah, all I'm gonna
So that's
say,
why
just watch when Faker retires. How the
Oh yeah, no, that's for sure. Like I can tell you right now, Faker retires, I'm leaving half of the LCK behind. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, you guys know. You guys know. That's how.
like LCK is dead for me. Well, not dead. How it's partially dead after Faker is gone. 100%. I won't even be a T1 fun anymore. That's what I tell you.
Imagine if on like the absolute most weirdest case scenario where Faker goes to the LPL.
I
So,
become an LPL fan immediately as well.
I mean, I don't think he does. I think he just retires and then he has to go to.
All right.
I hope yeah he retires and
All
that's
right.
it.
So who do you guys
I
want to
don't
talk
wanna
about?
support
I guess
anyone
we're just gonna talk about the top teams in the LPL.
I mean, honestly, again, this is the checkup, right? This is the usual LPL checkup where everyone's fighting for a spot apparently, and it looks like IG kind of blew it
I mean,
because all of a sudden, it looks like LGD or AL might make playoffs.
My head, my mind, my eyes specifically.
Oh, I guess we gotta start talking about them too.
Well, as
but
long
yeah,
as I
but
don't have
yeah,
to
but
talk
yeah.
about TS, I'm fine.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna do that.
we're gonna talk about TS.
Are we? Are we?
Yes, we are. We are.
Do we have to?
We have to.
But yes,
Do I have to? I want to
yeah,
correct
yeah,
that.
but
Do I
let's talk
have to?
about AL, right? Because
I
again,
mean, they just beat EDG. Of course, we have to talk about TS.
Are you sure about that?
yes.
Okay. All
So
right.
guys,
let's begin with LGD.
let's begin with the roulette that is called what the fuck is going on?
I mean,
Okay. So what the fuck is going on involves 5 teams. They are Ultra Prime,
mhm,
FunPlus Phoenix,
mhm,
IG,
Big
LGT, and AL. Okay?
mhm.
The reason I say what the fuck is going on is because IG, after winning against JDG, loses to LGD. Yes, that was earlier on Monday, but yeah, they lost to LGD.
Yep.
And then AL only played the one game. They lost against JDG, which is not surprising. JDG is a better team than them. Duh. But all of a sudden, they're gonna play IG this week. IG, what are you doing? I mean, yeah. And then FPX gets blown out by RA. Not even close. Huh. And then they lose to, not only that, they lose to TT.
They lose to TT.
They lose to TT. Okay? And then let's talk about LGD, right? We always counter LGD. LGD is like one of the two worst teams in the league. No question about it.
They beat IG.
Wait. They beat IG and TT. They beat IG. What the hell? What's going on? They're playing EDG next, and we all know what EDG's form is right now. What if EDG loses to LGD?
If EDG loses to LGD,
No, if EDG loses to LGD, I think they confirm my theory, first of all, and second, I wouldn't be excited for EDG anymore.
I mean, what? And then when everyone's saying, okay, UP is not doing very well, they beat OMG. What? What's going on? Okay, guys, now I'll bring you the question, which is what I started with the category.
all right.
Fuck is going on?
I mean, it's the LPL. Is there an answer to this question?
This is the reason why I don't think I will ever cast the LPL. That's it. That is the reason.
Imagine
why.
having to prepare for this TDS. Imagine having to prepare for this kind of BS.
Yeah, no.
I think LPL casters love it.
Yeah, they do. They thrive in these kinds of things. This is where
Yeah,
they
the
live
thing
for
is,
this.
I don't.
No,
I'm a fan of analytical, understandable,
listen,
correct kind of
TDS.
gameplay.
TDS.
This is killing me.
Like we started what, 2 hours ago, right?
Yeah,
Essentially, yeah.
yeah,
About
nearly
uh,
2 hours ago.
we started about 2 hours ago. I don't think any drivel what you said about Excel going 0-3 was analytical.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
I think it is, considering the fact that
No,
they're playing G2
no,
on Fnatic.
hold it, hold it.
Are we due for the
Considering who they're
15-minute
playing,
argument?
I think it is.
Yeah?
Just saying.
No, but Miles, you agree with me, right? There's nothing analytical about
I'm think-
Excel losing
I
Cascade.
think you're huffing the copium hard there, TDS person.
No, the thing is, look at their matchups and tell me that they can win
No,
at least 2 of them.
I
They
think
can
they'll
win
go
one.
1 and 2.
Yeah, they can win one. But if the best they can do is 33%, then 0-3 is plausible.
No, I'm saying is they're playing as Fnatic, which is undoubtedly the best team in the league. So that's
Yeah, and
one loss right
G2,
there.
which against
And-
these kind of teams, they usually turn up. So
But G2 gave a 14k goal lead. I
yeah,
have
but
to
it
say
was
this every
and it
time.
was against MSF. When they played a team
Doesn't
lower than
matter.
them, they
It
destroyed them.
doesn't matter. They gave it
It
up.
does. It does. G2 wins against teams lower than them, but they cannot win against teams higher than them, which I don't
I'll
understand.
give this guys
but,
30 more seconds.
But I'm just saying, like Excel, if your chance as Excel is winning 1 game out of 3 and it's 33%, I'm willing to take the chance that 0-3 is plausible. I'm willing to take that chance.
I mean, all I'm gonna say is there was nothing analytical about it. So let's leave it
is,
there,
but hey,
right?
If you don't want to see it, that's on you.
All right,
If you
guys.
don't want to see it, that's on you.
we're
I'm
going
just
back to
I'm
the-
giving my arguments. For
We're
it.
going back to the LPL, guys. All right, we're going back to the LPL where nothing makes sense
What the
anyway.
fuck is going on?
Yeah,
What the
all
fuck
right.
is going on?
Forget analytics. It doesn't work here. TDS.
Is
You
this
have to
going to
throw
be the
this
name
out
of
the
the?
window.
Is this going to be the name of the chapter today? What the fuck is going on?
Yes.
I want to.
I'd say that you might kind of destroy us.
You can say what the frick is going on.
No.
That's
You can censor the F.
Wait, actually,
the fuck.
yes. No, we can put what the frick as frick's name, and that's it. We can leave it as that.
Yeah, because if anyone hasn't watched Dom's reaction yet,
See,
please do. Please do.
I wonder if it's on Reddit. It should definitely be on Reddit, right?
I would believe
At
it.
this point, yeah, like seriously, if you haven't watched Dom's reaction, please do. Because he goes ballistic.
Yeah. Not the only one going
What's
ballistic.
about Dom in a good way?
We love Dom. Anyway, all right, let's get back. Do you guys want to analyze these teams? What reasoning do you have for these teams to be? Who's going to go to playoffs? Is OMG just going to drop out?
I mean, that's the thing,
I
right?
mean,
That's
no.
interesting. My honest point is, I think IG might have derailed their playoff run.
Yeah, they might have.
Like, I know they play WE, sure. W doesn't look too shabby at the moment. They play AL, sure. But they play FPX, sure.
Who's
But-
IG's next matchups? Oh,
IG has AL, Uh,
And WE coming up next. Then TS and finally on
and
week
then
9.
the Kings Layers and W.
I mean, it's not gonna be
So they have
if they win the possible matches. Let's say they beat Anyone's Legend, they beat WE, they lose to TS,
so
they beat
yeah.
FPX
Realistically, the best they can do is a 7.
8-7. No wait,
No, 3. It's 7, 10, 7, 9.
7-9.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the best they can do is 7, 9.
Does that make playoffs? I don't know.
I don't
I
think so. I
don't think
think the
so.
minimum is 9. I think 9 is
But,
going
but
to be the
again,
minimum.
but again, it's been really close so far. But yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, going back, right? I don't know what the hell's going on with these teams, especially FPX. I think FPX is an utter disaster at the moment.
Sorry, I just realized who LGD is going to play against next.
EDG,
LGD.
EDG and
No, but
Weibo, EDG
no,
and Weibo.
look,
Like
no,
LGD is kind of
LGD.
doomed. LGD is
LGD has
playing.
the worst. LGD has the worst calendar out of any
What
team.
the heck? Yeah, you're
It's
right. They're playing.
EDG, Weibo, RNG, LNG, TS, BLG. They're out. They're doomed. That's it.
I mean, they basically beat IG for the low.
Exactly. They just play a spoiler essentially. Like
LGD just ruined Invictus Gaming's playoff runs games and left. That's what. That's what they
no,
just-
LGD is the meme of the Olympic star that is celebrating the win against IG and it's at the bottom of the table. That's LGD right now. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh
my
no.
gosh, this
Oh
is
man,
such a bad schedule. They won't.
such a bad taste, right? Such a bad taste in your mouth.
If you're an IG fan, yes. If you're a me fan, I'm
I
laughing
mean,
my ass off right
it's
now.
a bad, yeah, but yeah, like IG lost. LCT has the worst schedule. FPX literally lost to TT. I mean,
I'm
uh,
I'm sad because I like FPX and I like Xiaolahu quite a lot, but I'm glad as well because of Yukal. I think that
no, you know why this is going
they at
on?
least
You know
deserve
why
one.
this is happening?
Why?
It's because they put in Clid. That's what happened.
Yep.
That is it.
You may be right. Honestly,
Yeah, I'm
you're
so
probably
like
right.
I don't think
Just
it's
bring in
justifying it
Beishuan,
anymore.
man.
Beichuan was worth it. He was sleepy, but he was a rookie, so it was worth it as well.
I guess they probably just wanted to like, all right, let's see if we have our money's worth. All right, Clid not working out. Beishuan, you're in for summer. That's how it's gonna go.
I mean,
Yeah,
hopefully.
and
Hopefully.
I think that's the best course of action. Now, the only thing that I'm thinking of is, are they going to get rid of Gori as well, or will they keep him?
I feel like they should
Um,
find someone else.
yeah. I think they should do the mole, bench him.
They should buy
right?
Mole right
Wait,
now.
Mole is open, yeah.
They should get Mole right now.
No, I don't think they'll buy more, but just bench him and get some rookie, right? Get some rookie. Just get someone, right? Put him in
I
there.
think I think
someone
Mole. I
worth
think
it.
they have enough rookies. Mole's proven talent. He grab Mole.
But
Guys, someone please grab Mole. Someone in the LPL.
yeah, but let's be honest, right? Based on this, are you even sure Epix is gonna make playoffs next? No, they are
if they
not.
get if they get Beishuan, put a mid laner in, sure.
No, they are done. No, I don't think they make playoffs.
Next
Just
next split.
looking, just next split. I was talking about this one. Yeah,
I mean next split.
this one
If they
don't.
put in
But
Beishuan,
next split,
yeah, put in
I
Beishuan.
think
Buy Shanks. I don't know.
even just Gori, they don't. I think with Gori and Beishuan, they should be good enough to reach 10 or
Yeah,
9.
but at the same time, we're considering the next split. IG and AL will probably start off better because they were terrible early on.
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
but at the same time, I think that some teams will also be a little bit worse, like Ultra
BLG,
Prime,
BLG.
Yeah,
BLG as well,
BLG
potentially.
might end up collapsing in summer.
Yeah, so
But
I think that that if they just put in Beishuan once again, I think that they should 10-9 should be around the mark
but
they're
again,
expecting.
guys, who would have thought when TT put in UCal, TT would play better? Who would have thought, right?
I mean, yeah, I mean, UCal just world's
World's
quarterfinalist,
quarterfinalist.
world's quarterfinalist. LCK champion. I mean, who would have thought he would be a good
Should be
player?
at least decent.
Who would have
Yeah,
thought he'd be a good player?
yeah, but then you look at like I don't know what to say. Like I actually think there's a very good chance UP might make play.
They could. I mean, they're at the cusp, right? If they
because they're
Let's
playing JDG. I mean, sure, the V5 game is a loss, but they play also TT, RA, um, BLG, which is not doing very well, and RNG, which is also not doing. I
so
mean,
they can
it's
do. I
possible.
think
It's
they can do
doable.
four.
I think if they beat JDG, RA, and TT,
TT.
I think I think they'll make
They
it.
Wait,
make seven.
what is OMG
They make
schedule?
7.
OMG schedule is RAFPX.
Because I think 7 wins might get you a playoff spot, given how everything's gone, right? But we can't be too sure. I'd say those 7 or 8. It
The
depends,
safest bet
right?
is
A lot
9.
of these
9 is
teams.
the
A
magic
lot of
number.
these teams. Yeah,
I
a lot
think
of these
8 is the
teams.
yeah. I think 8 might confirm.
8
8
might be
might be it,
enough,
but
but 9 is the magic
yeah.
number. 8 might be
Yeah,
enough though.
The
nice
thing
for
is, a
sure.
lot of these teams are playing with a lot of the upper. So
Yeah,
so it's not like a lot of these teams can 100% certainly secure themselves in playoffs with how their schedule is looking to be. The thing is,
yeah,
I think whoever can spoil one of the tops, which it's either BLG, RNG, or LNG, the ones that more than likely get spoiled
yeah,
because
yeah. It's probably those three.
EDGs
Yeah,
EDG should be able to win against almost any of these teams, even with their problems.
and Weibo and V5 definitely.
Weibo is Weibo and B5 are the better teams,
Bas-
obviously.
Basically, it feels like the bottom of the LP, like the bottom half of the LPL is a
Yeah,
mess right now, where
yeah,
anyone can potentially make it through.
yep.
Yeah,
It's an
Anyways,
absolute battle royale now
let
down there.
yeah, let's move on. Let's move out of what the hell's going on, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that should be our title. What the hell's going on?
What the
And
hell's going on? And then go up. Or we can ask
right.
ourselves also what the hell is going on. No, I'm just kidding. Weibo and Victory
no,
5 are really
but
good.
let's talk about the other 3 teams that are above what the hell's going on.
Okay,
But they're
okay.
like we're like uh wait, are they making playoffs or not? Which is RA, JDG, and OMG, right? Because OMG, I don't know what's going on with them. They lost to UP. I mean,
Yeah.
understandably they lost to Weibo, right?
Yeah.
Because it's Weibo. They have that one game where Weibo always loses, right? For
Hmm.
some weird reason at times. Even V5 is the same.
It's
They
become a it's become
they
a
somehow win for some
cus-
weird reason, and then all of a sudden
yeah.
they come back next game and just stomp. That's it.
It's become an obligatory thing. They have to lose at least one game.
Yeah, and then the next game, the shy just
They
comes
just
and stomps
stomp.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically the shy, just diffing you.
All right. So, I mean,
I
on
don't know.
OMG, do you think they're gonna drop out? You think it's super likely?
I think what's important is this week.
Who are they facing?
Yep.
RA.
They have
They have
RA.
to beat RA. Yeah,
They have to beat RA.
they have to beat RA.
They are the team that has the less. They have
However,
4.
however,
Mm.
my money's on RA because I like looking at RA. RA has these very good games. Like, wait, RA can do that?
Yeah.
Like I thought RA was ready to send it. Like, okay, next year, see ya, right? Or next split, see ya.
Bye bye.
Apparently, their coaching staff is good. That's the
Apparently,
only explanation I can have for this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently Leon's a very good player again. Who would have thought, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. So sometimes it brings me the question, right? Because considering the level of talent BLG has and considering the level of talent RA has, you would argue that RA is playing better with what they have
Yeah.
than what BLG is.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I could. Yeah, you can make an argument.
maybe Fofo just succeeded because of the coaching staff.
That makes.
I mean, could be.
It's like
I mean, to be
I
fair,
can't.
RA propped Fofo up to succeed, right?
Yeah,
They made sure Fofo would succeed.
yeah. But then again, if RA wins the next 2 games, which is against OMG and U, right?
Yeah.
I think RA is for sure making it.
They're,
Yeah.
I think they can lose to JDG or whatever. I think they're still
Wait,
making.
let me look at RA's schedule.
With 2 more, they make 8 win.
Yeah,
So,
they'll
I
get
think
it.
with 8, I think 8 secures them.
They Yeah, they can probably get 3 wins to get to 9. Honestly.
No, but
The thing-
no. I'm just saying if you consider the rest of the schedules, right? Like TDS said a bit earlier,
Mm.
JDG is playing hard teams.
Yep. OMG only has 4 games, so they have
OMG only has
less
4 games left.
Mhm.
of
Um,
there.
IG is playing hard. IG is kind of put themselves in a bad position. UP is playing against relatively tough competition,
Mm.
right?
This is screwed.
LGD is screwed.
Yeah. They have
I don't know
no
what
easy.
FPX is.
They have no
I don't
easy
know what
matchup.
FPX is, right? So it's kind of
FPX
weird.
had FPX has
Like, like
WE and
yeah. And out of the 4 games
actually,
OMG has left, 2 of them are RNG and LNG.
I would argue.
So
I would argue that FPX has a lot of chances.
They have B5 and EDG, which I think are B5 and BLG, which I think
BLG.
are harsh. But
BLG is
they have,
a possible though. They could throw.
yeah, if they win against BLG, I think they make playoffs because they have WE and OMG immediately after that.
Yeah.
yeah. But the thing is, it's more like I don't like where FPX is going right. I feel like if RA wins 2 more games, they're through easily.
I mean,
The
probably.
bigger question is
Can get
like JDG, right?
Yeah.
JDG's got a relatively hard schedule, but I think if they win against UP and TT, I think they're through. Again,
What's their win rate right now? 5
they have 5-5,
5.
so they
Because-
winning 2 makes them 7.
because again, these teams are playing each other, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
If you just knock off wins against each other, I think 7 wins.
We need the calculator
Yeah,
for this.
maybe.
Maybe. Yeah,
I mean, we're gonna see after like this week.
Yeah,
I think
we'll
we can
see.
tell
Yeah,
better after this.
Well,
week,
yeah,
but
we'll probably be able to tell who's actually going to
Yeah.
make it into
But
playoffs.
if I'm gonna be confident about RA, JDG, and OMG, I'm actually gonna be more confident about JDG, even though they have 1 less win, is because JDG looked like a team. Like
Yeah,
it looked like a very good
they
team.
they definitely show more. It felt like their loss, especially their loss against TS, where it was just an unfortunate error.
No, it was 369 forgetting that he's not in TS anymore.
Yeah, exactly. If not for
He
that,
was,
they could
he
have
was
possibly won the
doing
series.
he was
right?
doing his job.
Yeah,
Being the
but
mole.
yeah, but the only question about JDG is like their schedule, right?
Yeah,
But
they
I
have
think
tough matches.
they're capable of beating anyone because they almost beat BLG.
Well,
Again, I can't trust 369. Can we please get Zoom back? Like
I think
seriously.
TS would be willing for that, but
I mean, can we get Zoom back? Because I think if Zoom comes back to this team, they play much better.
I actually agree. I think because last year they had JDG had Loken, right, and he was kind of not as reliable as he used to be.
It's hope.
Now they have
No,
hope.
it's hope.
Now they have hope. Keck W.
Yep. Anyways, that's pretty much it. You guys got anything else to add? I don't I don't know what's happening with
I
them.
mean, we talked a lot about the top already last week, so I don't think we need to go back to talking about Victory 5 Weibo. I guess we can talk
I
about
think we
Edward
do.
Gaming.
I think we do. I think we absolutely do.
What new thing they
I
have to
just
add
to
to
add
them?
to wait,
I
just
mean,
to add
there's a
to
lot.
just to add to the 3 teams we're talking about. Just as a last thing, I think 2 of them will stay. I think 1 will go away, and I think the ones that will stay are OMG and Red Autumn. I think JDG will be pushed out of playoffs.
Really?
I actually
Yeah.
think it might be RA and JDG that stay. I don't think she's gonna.
I think it's 2. I feel OMG will be able to stick, but I think
I don't think
JDG because
OMG will be because
JDG,
the lack of
JDG,
games.
it's not like JDG has a rocky schedule, but I feel like JDG can be read sometimes, and that scares me against certain teams.
Again, JDG has played the least amount of games.
You know, JDG has 6. Like JDG can stay still, and OMG has 4 left. So it's hard for OMG, but I think JDG will get what is it called?
I honestly think.
Exposed in these
Yeah.
last 3 weeks.
I
That's
honestly
what
think
I
I
feel with
don't.
JDG.
I don't believe OMG will make it because I think UP will take over them
Okay, fair enough.
basically.
Okay.
Like I think
Because
2 of them will stay.
I have faith. I said this before. I have faith in UP. I said at the start of the split. I think UP is a playoff team, and they're starting to get good.
They're starting to get there.
You also have one of the more manageable schedules.
Yeah.
Even though it's B5, BLG, and RNG, they have.
Let's
much
talk
more
about
manageable.
the team that TDS hates the.
I hate to love.
TES.
Because
Now,
even though I
now,
hate them, I always predict
I'm sorry, Miles. We're gonna
acceptable
start an
TV.
argument.
Uh,
Let's
it better
let's
not be the
start the
same as
argument.
last time. It better
Is
not
it
be
No,
the same as
let's
last
continuation
time.
from?
no, let's
Is it a
start the argument
continuation?
that yes, Mark coming to the team has made TES such a better team, right?
Okay.
Like
Yes.
a monstrous improvement from Jewel, 100%. Like,
It's
is it
like
night and day? Yes. Would I would I have liked to see this from the start? Yes. Would I have loved to see TS
one
playing better?
would say
Yes.
one would say
Uh,
Mark has had just the same impact as TDS claims Jackie Love did. It's
Would
it's
you
the same
agree?
I
because
don't think
TDS
it's the
looks like
same.
they're world beaters.
Uh, no. I think they are better, but I don't think they're championship. They're championship caliber. I think the best they can
You
do
think?
is
Do you
reach
think they
fourth.
can? Do you
No,
think they can improve though? Like to get to
no,
that championship caliber.
I think TDS jumped a number of tiers because like that example, like I mentioned, like last time before Jackie Love joined, they were a playoff team, but then Jackie Love took them over the top, right? This time around, they were not going to make the playoffs in any way, shape, or form. Mark came
Well,
in, took them over the top.
when did they get Mark? They got him after RNG, right?
Yeah. After, I think they got him after they got bomb shackled by, who was it?
By OMG.
You lost
They got bomb shackled by RNG, I believe. Yeah.
by
Okay,
RNG.
so
So
yeah, when being carried,
after week
so
5. So starting week 5.
should be
Yeah.
Week
After
5
that, they
TS
haven't
started.
lost.
Yeah, they haven't
February
lost yet.
22. Yeah,
They beat JDG. They beat like without Mark, they didn't win the game against
sorry,
JDG.
February 10 was when he joined. Just to be sure, February 10 is
Yeah. That's already
week 4 a post RNG.
yeah,
Yeah,
post RNG.
so it's
So
RNG. They got it. So, but they were going to play TT anyways, and
No.
they
I'm not
should
talking about TT.
like
They if without Mark, they don't win JDG the game against JDG. Without Mark, they don't win the game
they
against
don't win. I think they don't win JDG and they don't win EDG. I think they win FPX
yes,
anyway.
definitely. Like,
So
but yeah, but those are
it
two
would
of the
be
three games he played.
4-7, 4-7, in or 4-6.
Yeah,
would you
Which
it's
move?
like
moves I
So
think 4-6 is still manageable, but yeah,
yeah,
I think
yeah
the improvement certainly is there.
because if TS wins later today because it is Tuesday for us guys.
yeah, shoot the
If they
first.
Yeah.
do that, then it confirms my theory. Mark's elevated this team from almost from either barely making the playoffs or not making the playoffs at all to a top 6 team. That's what Mark has done. That's what Mark
Sure,
will
Yeah,
do.
sure.
yeah.
I'll buy into
I
that.
won't say it's yeah. I
I'm
think it
buying
is the
into that.
case.
I'm
Now
buying
I
into
don't
that.
think it's comparable to Jack Love, but it is the case in this
No,
sense.
no, but it is happening. It's like this is facts
I think it's
right now
No, yeah,
comparable,
I
but
agree. Like,
not
it's
to
the
the
case.
same extent. I think it's
Here, I
comparable,
mean,
but not to the same extent.
because I think based on their schedule just for this week alone, right?
All right, yeah.
I think they can go 2-0 because LNG looks pathetic. And
that was a
BLG,
great segue.
I don't know what's going on with Breathe, but he apparently misses Irelia Q's point blank now. It's as
I
if he
think I
bare
saw.
no, Irelia ultimates, right? It's like he misses it point blank.
Yeah, I was
It
wondering
was
how he'd miss
literally.
a
Yeah,
point and click ability
missing
there, Slayer.
a key point blank. There
I'm
was
sorry,
someone
I'm
that
sorry about
messed
that.
up
But
already
Irelia
just then.
that he should have never missed it. It's point blank. He whiffs it like he whiffs it like I would whiff. And I'm a bad player. Anyways, but like I said, right? It's like I can see TES going 2-0, and then all of a sudden we talk about how good TES is,
TS going 2 and
or
0.
they
I
could come
don't know.
back to earth, or they could come back to earth.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would say how good they are. I would say how bad LNG and BLG are looking in comparison to that.
Yes. But in the
But yeah,
same breath,
they can
EDG is
get
looking
into the
kind of
top
bad too.
six.
EDG is looking kind of bad too.
Yeah,
Not gonna
and I'm glad. Well, I'm not glad because I like Piper and Scout, but this does go into a theory that I started the year with, and it's teams that stay the same afterwards don't typically succeed. And they they started with Flandre, then they began changing into
Xiaoxiang.
Shaoshang.
how do you pronounce it?
Xiaoxiang.
Shaoshang.
Xiaoxiang?
Yeah,
Okay.
Xiaoxiang.
Into Xiaoxiang to try and look for a change because they need a change and they still don't look that great.
No,
So
I actually disagree for one reason. EDG changed their
jeez.
head coach.
Oh, which was wait,
Aaron was their head coach.
was
I believe.
EDG's head coach is currently in
Maokai and cleared up.
EDG's
This year.
head coach. One of EDG's main voices is currently in RNG. He's RNG's head coach. So yeah,
It's not working out really well then for them.
I mean RNG is not working out for different
RNG is not working out.
reasons. But yeah, but again, as I said, I could
Yeah,
see
that
TES winning 2-0.
is interesting.
BLG on the other hand,
I know it's not
I mean,
Aaron.
oh
It's
my,
Corgi. Yeah,
Corgi.
yeah, Corgi.
But again, like okay, let's jump to RNG because good segue, right?
Yeah. That's a
I
great
don't
sigh.
think I believe
feel that.
RNG
I felt
did
that.
not. I feel like RNG did not foresee what they were getting with.
They
I
probably
think they
did not. They probably
they
did not.
completely misjudged what they got with. Because
Yeah.
when I saw the news that Weibo was trading away Bin and getting the Shy, I was like, what? That can't be right. Because I thought it was a side grade, right? But turns out, in hindsight, the Shy is a monster.
Yeah.
And Bin is what his name suggests.
Trash bin.
Because that's how he's playing. Barring one series, that's how he's playing.
The one
It's
series
like-
that I hope he didn't carry. Yeah.
It feels now, in hindsight, it feels like Weibo knew what this was.
Yeah. Maybe
Like-
maybe it was the behind the scenes kind of things that we never know.
Who's the
Yeah,
GM for
about-
Weibo? Like, God.
I don't know who that is, but it's like
Someone give him a raise. Right?
no, because there was news that Bin was refusing to sign an extension with Weibo, and then Weibo just simply traded him out, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was it. But it feels like Weibo kind of saw, okay, Bin's not very good. Like, they had that in their head, as apparently.
You think
because-
so?
Because how do you explain this? How do you explain Bin being this bad? Come on.
Yeah,
Explain
I
it.
don't think there was. Maybe he's those kind of players that are one year
Flash in
kind
the
of
pan.
thing.
Flash in the pan.
Yeah, kind of like what we're seeing with Ali,
What we're seeing with Cream as well.
with Cream as
Cream.
well. Yeah, maybe a 1 year wonder. That's it.
Yeah.
And when
One
push
hit
comes to
wonder, you
shove,
mean.
they don't stay elite, and that's I think that maybe Bean is experiencing now. If he can turn it around, then we can begin talking about other things. But maybe Bean is just hitting that wall that it's harsh sometimes, but players do need to go over, especially if they
Even-
were really really high.
I believe even though RNG is like fifth right now, they're not fifth. I think they're the fourth best team, right?
Hmm.
Because LNG is
Above
pathetic.
them is
LNG is pathetic.
LNG is
Anyways.
really bad right now.
Now, because I like with RNG, I feel like what's going on is Xiaohu is doing everything in his power to carry,
Mhm.
while he realizes everyone in mid lane is a carry. I can't do this.
It's not like quite like when he was in top lane where it wasn't the same thing.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was checking on what is it called, the individual awards that the LPL was giving the man of the match,
Yeah.
and you can see Xiaohu is clearly number 1 with 7. And when I try to watch for another RNG player, the next one is Bin with 3. So you can see the disparity with how much Xiaohu has had to do. And when you actually look at other teams, for example, when you see Weibo, there's a lot of players with more than 3. There's quite a lot of players with 5 or 4. So
I mean-
almost everyone is carrying.
I mean, I believe the
But-
Shy has gotten a few, SOFM's got a few,
Yeah,
got a
they,
few.
like I can tell you
Angel's
the
got a
numbers.
few, I think.
Angel
Angel's got
has
a few as
5.
well.
Angel has
Yeah.
5. The Shy has 5. Huangfeng and SOFM have 4. I don't know how much Owen has. Maybe 1 or 2. But
On
you can
has only
see,
1 or 2.
yeah, but you can see that from Weibo they can step up to carry. From
Yeah.
RNG, if it's not Xiaohu, you're done.
It's like like it's not Shahu, it's done. Bin's not playing well. Wei is still playing Olaf.
Way is stuck in a time machine.
Bin's still playing Jax.
I mean, they're stuck in a time capsule or something at this point.
Like
Maybe the
it
solution was
feels
always
like Bin doesn't have anything else to play. It feels like Wei doesn't have anything else to play at times.
I would say that
And
I would say
and
Olaf.
Gala and Ming, as much as I hate to say it, has disappeared.
Yeah.
I think Ming disappeared a lot thanks to, first of all, Wei not having
Anything.
having the same impact that I feel last time, but also I think that Ming is a repercussion from Gala, because if having to be with Gala, I feel like he's taking quite a lot from Ming, and if you leave Gala alone, it's way too much more of a liability for
The thing
RNG.
is there a
From what I feel
ADC
with
that
Ming.
they can pry off of? Replace Gala, because at this point Gala's not doing very
Well, they can take, but no, actually no, they can.
What are you talking
I
about?
was thinking May, because he's not getting playtime there, but I don't think there's a chance.
well.
See, I was thinking, when I was thinking about it, I realized, wait, no, Uzi run away from
Uzi is
here.
never
From
coming back to
RNG.
RNG. Sorry.
Yeah,
For
Uzi
RNG.
run
back.
Uzi run
Listen.
away from this place. He's not coming back.
Uzi
Yeah.
was held in contract jail for so long.
He's not coming
And there's
back.
no chance they get Dogo, which would have been.
No, I don't think Doggo's
Indeed.
doing it either. I think Doggo understands he's the future of BLG.
What else can they get?
Because I think before they get rid of Doggo, they're gonna get rid of all their top. They're gonna get rid of every single one in top side.
Yeah, they would rather trade even the owner's mom instead of Dogo. So,
Like at least RNG
Ivor,
would need to get
maybe?
a very reliable ADC. Because you have carries already in Bin and Shahu. You can't get another.
well,
you
if
need
it's reliable, I think Elk can be an option. maybe.
yeah, that's a good option.
You know what they
yeah.
should do? You know what they should do? This would make both teams better, right?
Well,
BLG
Right.
should call up TES and say,
Okay.
"We're gonna give you breathe and you give us zoom." You know that fixes everything.
Does it?
mm,
No,
I'm
because
not sure.
because what BLG needs is a top laner that can play without resources. That's zoom.
And does TS need breathe?
TS
thing
needs
is-
breathe. No, TS needs breathe because Kian, I believe, plays better when he has a good top side and mid.
You don't think Wayward's doing
Okay,
it?
I can't.
I think
can't
Wayward's doing
put
it, but
there.
if you get breathe, come on.
I mean,
But-
yeah, fair enough.
Well, breathe is breathe. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried with that, because it's maybe
know.
not to the same level, but I think Knight and Jackie Love, or being how they are, probably wouldn't want to carry top laner,
yeah.
probably.
especially with what happened with 3
No, I got it. I got it. But,
Wayward's
like
probably
I'm-
a lot more malleable, if
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah.
As a player.
yeah, but like I said, right? All they gotta do is call up TS and get.
Yeah, I think TS would be willing to give away soon.
just
if I'm honest.
just get Zoom. You don't need to go for a trade. Just grab Zoom.
Yeah, I think TS would be waiting for that, especially with what has happened with Zoom already on TS.
I think two teams that should definitely make a play for Zoom. It is RNG, and I forgot who the other one was. Hold on.
I think
NEG, right?
honestly,
Get him back.
Ben might be fine, but they need an ADC, RNG at least.
Yeah.
If you're gonna keep Ben, get a reliable ADC.
I don't think there's an ADC worth taking.
The only one I can think of is Elk, if I'm honest. Like, I'm watching the other LPL rosters, or
Yeah, but
they
I-
may go for Sam D again.
I mean,
which
Sam.
think
I don't
as
think
an
Sam
LPL
is gonna
he's
leave
not bad.
actually.
What about Mystic?
Yeah, no, I mean, like, that if in another league, that's kind of the only option I'm thinking of.
What about Mystic?
Mystic is retired.
Oh wait, did he
Mystic's
retire? Not that? Oh, right, never
Yeah.
mind. God damn it.
I mean,
want to see
unless they
him
go
more.
for a rookie somehow.
God damn it!
don't
I
know.
want to see him one more year. Fuck.
Maybe they can steal a rookie AD carry
JDG
from
ruined
another
that
region as
man.
well.
Fuck.
Maybe they can just call V5 and take Kepler. I've heard decent things about Kepler.
Yeah, Kepler is actually good.
Yeah, apparently maybe
Hopefully
that's
But I know Kepler's also a carry ADC. That's the problem.
that's what they need. They need a carry.
For RNG?
He's not doing it.
They
Uh,
either need someone that can hard carry and you can leave being alone, or they need someone that can be stable and then you can focus on being and Xiaohu.
Because, no, but Wei is focusing Bin, but nothing's working.
okay, then get the
Yeah,
hell.
but they need the kind of thing where they can send Wei and or
Ming up
make
there.
Ming
They
Ming.
said they
I
just
was
send both people up there. If there are
Yeah,
three people in
they
top
do
lane,
the
you're
Xiaohu.
guaranteed
They
to
do the
win, alright?
Xiaohu. They do the Xiaohu, but with a better Xiao, but with
You know what
a
they should
better
do?
mid laner.
You know what they should like? I expected them to get like a top laner like during preseason because I thought RNG would benefit from it, but I didn't expect Bin to be this bad. Like honestly.
Yeah,
I thought
I
Ben
think
would
maybe
be
the play all
fine.
along was keep crying and just send crying top lane and allow him and just let him play tanks and then
Yeah.
have Xiaohu play mid lane. That's it.
Uh,
That's the play.
Crane, you want they
yeah.
how much does
Anyways,
Crane have to sacrifice for RNG? Man?
moving on, we talk about the biggest frauds, LNG,
Oh,
because
fraud
that's
again.
because that series against V5 was Tarzan checking his PayPal.
That was a
Tarzan is friends with Rookie. He wanted to help him. Okay.
Like I don't know what else to say. You guys can kick it off.
all right. LNG versus V5. What we were supposed to get were the two best mid jungle duos facing off against each other. What we got was Karsa and Rookie slapping the face off Doinby and Tarzan. And just
Also, Rich gapping Ale.
yeah. Grish also gapping Ale.
I'm glad
Like,
for Ray.
guys, who would have thought? Let's go back to the start of the year. If I were to tell you, guys, Rich, Carson, Rookie are gonna fucking gap LNG's top side.
Sounds about right. And no, not LNG's top side. LNG's improved top
Yeah,
side. Not
LNG's
the
improved
icon
top
one.
side with Doinby, Tarzan, and Ale.
Listen, Rookie gapped Doinby. Karsa gapped Tarzan. And Rich gapped Ale.
Yeah.
And LNG's bot lane was what the hell?
And Fote
I
got
thought
a pentakill. I mean,
yeah.
That's a sentence. That's a
I
sentence
mean,
that I've never said.
really, holy hell! Like, I love V5 how they're playing, but I can't forget how bad LNG is. Like, sure, they took a game of V5, but like not V5, Weibo. But we all know
Yeah.
what Weibo is. Weibo loses that one game for no reason, and all stomp you right where you stand.
I hate the fact that they gave me false hopes with that Weibo game and they just screwed around.
I mean, it's like the shy gives you hope, and then the shy takes it away.
it's the shy.
I feel like with LNG, it's much more so. LNG gives you false hope, and then they show their true identities.
It's like I feel like this is me. Doinby is, and we've remembered the best of Doinby, right? 2019.
Good old time.
What
yeah.
was 2019, 2020, and 2020? A mid lane meta which had reasonable enough roaming. Like a lot of roaming, right? You clear the wave, you roam.
Yeah.
This meta is not like that. And Doinby is not good.
I feel like last.
Can we say Doinby is a meta dependent mid laner?
I think it was pretty obvious
Yeah,
because
No, because
but I don't
because
think it's.
like, previously,
I don't think it's
No,
strictly
because
on
they-
roaming champions. I think it's strictly on playmakers.
yeah, I think
Rise is a
when
playmaker. He's doing nothing with it.
I mean, his
No,
rise
they
used to be
tried and
really
he failed.
good.
he tried and failed. So I cannot say that he's not willing to do for it. But on the LNG versus Weibo game, the third one, they tried to go for a play. They tried to go for a wrong play, but it was so badly executed that it actually made me want to throw soap into my eyes. So it's not like they are not willing to do it. It's not like Doinby is not willing to do it. It's that LNG doesn't understand how to do it. I think overall.
I liked what LNG did with Weibo. Again, I'm going to say this because LNG clearly assessed that Weibo's issue is attacking them early. If you attack Weibo early, you have a chance of winning, right?
Mm.
The problem, while you get to do that, if you let Weibo stay close or be at a deficit but not too big of a deficit, Weibo's going to destroy you.
Yeah.
And that's what Weibo did. They destroyed you. Like it's same happened V5. The first game V5 played against Weibo, V5 was in won game one convincingly. Got an early game lead convincingly. What happened in the next two
Yeah.
games? Weibo just literally destroyed them. It's what
There wasn't
happens.
that lead.
Huh?
No, I mean, the next games there wasn't that lead. Weibo actually
No,
was
it's
able
like
to play and they destroyed them.
yeah, like LNG had a good idea, and then they went to the V5 game, and all of a sudden, like all hell breaks loose, and Tarzan can't play the game anymore. It's bad.
Yeah, LNG.
Yeah.
I think LNG's early game was going okay, then disaster struck.
Everything was fine until
I
it wasn't.
just-
Until it wasn't. Yeah.
Again, based on this, like I do not know why, like they indexed into Ale because Ale was playing so well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ale is mechanically skilled,
Mhm.
all of that.
Mhm.
He is not reliable
Yeah, he's not showing
not.
reliability as top laner.
because
Kind of like the
I
shy
can
of
tell
the
you this for
world.
sure as well. Join B at times is not. The best example would be Worlds 2020, 2021. He disappeared. Tarzan has those iffy games. He had one of them against V5. He had that series against V5. Sure. It's like you have to get to a point where you prove that you're a good team. Because you go 7 wins in a row and all of a sudden start losing. Like seriously.
And
Come
it
on.
looks bad.
I
It
mean,
looks bad.
looking at LNG schedule, something I noticed was that LNG schedule during those 7 wins
Was very easy.
it's
Yeah.
very easy. It was
We did talk about this, no?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did. It was such an easy schedule for them, and now they have to play the good teams, and they're falling flat on their face. They're tripping up.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like I want to see the game on Friday.
Mhm.
If they drop a single game against TT, it's disaster. Seriously.
Ouch. But yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Like TT has improved, but shouldn't have improved enough to take a game away from LNG.
Honestly,
in all
the
honesty.
fight between TS and LNG is gonna be desperate.
Is it?
It might be, yeah.
I don't think
They
it's going to
both-
be
I feel-
desperate because
Yeah, I,
I
think both of
really
them will be
think
in playoffs.
TS will want to get to top 4, right? Because
Yeah.
it's possible. Yeah, beating LNG would be the first step.
Yeah.
Mm.
And LNG doesn't want to be that team that starts it.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't wanna. They don't wanna give even more hope to TS. So
To be for LNG though, the rest of their sked, it's not bad. I think the the only hard games they have is against
TS.
the only hard
EDG?
hard games they have is against TS, JDG, and
EDG.
EDG. I mean, the JDG is a bit easier, I guess. Like it's not as threatening as let's say
Yep.
TS
not
and
impossible.
and
Again, because if
EDG,
if Al is going to win against anyone, it's 360.
yeah, it's probably the case. For EDG, I think that's a
I mean-
bit of a spicier
I mean-
matchup, knowing the case of how EDG is playing right now.
I mean, talk about 2 1-hit wonders, right? 269 and Ale. What's better? They're both 1-hit wonders.
How long has 369 been playing in the LPL?
For a while, I think he was at his best in 2020,
Well, yeah, obviously
Really?
he was his best in 2020.
and after that, it all went downhill. Where he was benched for Xingtian.
Ah, Xingtian.
Where is Xingtian, by the
He's
way?
still on the
Yeah,
bench. He's still on,
shit, yeah,
he's still
wow.
on TS. He's still on TS.
He's still on TS, and they're not even playing him.
I mean, Wayward's better. Why would you?
Hey, BLG, call TS, and if they don't want to get Zoom, get Xingtian.
Get
He'd be better.
Xingtian.
Catching.
You have 2 options in top lane.
Get
but you
Xingtian,
will
sub
get
and Uzi.
neither.
Let's do this.
Get
Right?
I'm
weak
kind
side
of
top
worried that we actually will not get Uzi. I don't think we'll see Uzi anymore.
until summer.
Alright, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
And
But
it's
y-
sad,
but yeah.
right? Because the game those games were so winnable for BLG and they threw it away.
I mean, imagine this. BLG's best win was Weibo in week 1.
Yeah.
Weibo has not lost
Weibo
ever
is great.
since.
Maybe it's to show that BLG is actually the kryptonite to Weibo.
No, maybe it shows that Weibo had no idea what to do.
I believe it's my theory, so I will stick with it.
He's really arguing with me about a week 1 series.
I mean,
Yes.
are they playing again? They have to wait until
Well,
playoffs before we see
Playoffs, yeah. We will know until playoffs.
Listen, it's not gonna be playoffs. You know why? Weibo's gonna
Yo.
be top 2, and BLG is gonna be out before that.
Well, if they get fourth, they just need to win
I don't
one.
think they're getting
right?
fourth. I don't think they're getting
Yeah,
fourth.
no, but I mean, if they get, they just need to win one, right?
Honestly, if you're gonna make me say, okay, who's gonna be top 4, right? I think the top 3.
I mean,
is
no,
fixed.
it's that I don't remember the playoffs format, so I'm just asking.
No,
No.
yeah,
Yeah, I think
what I
if
really
you're gonna
like.
consider top 4, right?
yeah.
I think it's the top 3 is kind of fixed in my opinion. Fourth
Weibo,
one,
B5,
I
and
think will
BLG.
either be RNG or TES.
Okay,
Okay.
I believe it, but okay.
Because
Fair.
I don't trust BLG or LNG for the life of me.
Do you trust in TS more?
Yes.
Really?
Have
The
you seen
song-
BLG play?
The stonks have risen for TS.
Yeah, but
boys,
I've seen TS played as well. And I will support them, but I hate them.
Listen, I'm going to say something very controversial. I will bet RA gets fourth over LNG and BLG. That's how much I don't trust those two.
Okay, I will agree with you or disagree with you in just a second. As soon as I remember what they are left with, because I think they have 2 matches that they cannot.
BLG is playing TES, BLG is playing FPX, V5, EDG.
The thing is, RA
Okay,
has
you
Weibo
play
and
BLG there,
EDG, so I think that immediately eliminates the possibility of them.
and then we're talking about LNG, right? LNG is playing. Where is it? Yeah, LNG is playing TES, JDG,
Yeah.
EDG, OMG.
But they just need to win 2. With 2,
Yes,
they secure
yeah.
themselves with 9, and that already puts them above RA.
No.
Because array can do they cannot win 2. They
Who
will not
knows?
win 2. They will not beat Weibo, and I don't think they will beat EDG.
I don't know, but EDG looking more vulnerable by the week, man.
Fair enough, but I don't think they beat Weibo.
They probably
Yeah,
won't
okay,
beat
they don't
Weibo.
beat
They
Weibo.
probably don't
Yeah.
beat Weibo.
But yeah. But I don't trust BLG for the life of me. Or LNG for that matter.
Yeah, they are beat. They are the
Let's wait. When
Yeah,
everyone
TS
gives up on LNG, that's when they activate. That's when they make the playoff run to get to
I don't
Worlds.
think everyone gives up on them. It's just I don't think everyone's given up on them. But let's move on to EDG because I don't know what's going on with EDG. Again,
Just a slump, I guess.
just a slump.
it-
Just a slump. Viper's trying his best. But yeah.
Viper is still
that's about
Viper,
it.
yeah.
sometimes
I'm surprised. I'm surprised with this slump from a scout. I think Scout has looked not that good, in all honesty.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Scout's no longer top 3 mid laner at the moment because it's Angel. Angel's taking the spot. Angel.
Yeah, it's rookie.
It,
Just to
it's
remember.
definitely Rookie, Angel, and Shahu.
Yeah, rookie Xiaohu
Yeah.
Angel. Yeah. Or
I think
Xiaohu
Shahu
Yuki,
is still number
whatever.
1 because
Yeah, I
This-
think Xiaohu.
this man is. Can he get a better team, please?
This was supposed to be the better team.
this was supposed to be the better teams there. This was
Yeah.
supposed to be it. This was supposed to be it.
Listen. Can we swap Yagao for Shahu? See where JDG is. Seriously.
Ooh, that would make JDG so good. Like that to me is the equivalent to Jackie Love Top in 2020 because that to me makes it an actual championship
Man,
caliber team.
Xiao Hoover and Kanavi. Oh,
Oh,
but
Kanavi and
they-
hope. And
Like,
hope.
the thing is, they with having an actual mid laner that can carry means that you can forget about top. Doesn't matter anymore. You can just screw 369. Who cares? You actually have carry threats that are good
Listen,
in mid and bot. That's
listen.
it.
At that point, when I get Shahu, I'll call TSL and give me Xingtian. Let's do this.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you need. Like legitimately, if you get Xiaohu in JDG, you can get anyone in top lane as long as they're serviceable, and that's it.
I think Xiao is just too stick. It's just too stuck to RNG at this point, honestly.
He should see what happened to Uzi and try and rethink about it.
He can't. They won't let him go. RNG is like. Uh, I
I
mean,
hope
yeah.
he gets
I'm,
it.
I'm,
But-
I'm
but-
assuming Xiao is probably getting paid the big bucks. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
He's probably.
Yeah, but
I think you'd get the big
Fat
bucks.
stats.
I think
But I
it'd
think,
get paid
yeah.
the big bucks either way.
he's getting paid really good in almost any team in China. Almost any team.
Yeah, he would probably get paid really well.
But yeah, like I'm saying, like I said, right? EDG, I don't know what's going on there. Slump. Move on.
All right.
Let's
top
talk
two.
about the two interesting teams.
The two number one and
Weibo
two teams.
and V5. Even though, and I'll make this prediction right now, even though I think Weibo is a better team, Weibo is the best team in the LPL. I wrote about
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
I think V5 is going to be number one.
You think they'll
At the end
get
of-
higher ceiling V5?
No.
At the end of the regular split.
And there was Lego Smith, they'll be number one
Yeah.
in the standings. Because, look at the schedule.
Who's V5 fighting?
I think Weibo has a good one. Well,
Oh
B5
my
should have.
god, it's free for V5.
The problem with B5 is that they always give up one game.
That's not the problem. The problem is Weibo is playing RNG, TS, RA. These are potential playoff teams, right? And IG. And JDG.
I don't think they lose to any of these
No,
teams, though.
I don't think they lose, but it's like they're
It's
potential
more
playoff
it's
teams.
possible. It's more possible that Weibo gives up a series or two.
Whereas V5 is
Yeah.
playing JDG, UP, BLG, AL, TT,
They
FPX.
can lose against
Seriously,
BLG and
there's
JDG. but-
There's a mountain of difference between these two.
I'm honestly not even sure. I think Weibo has a comfortable schedule.
No,
if I'm honest.
I think Weibo has more chances to drop games than V5 does, simply because they play RNG and TES. That's it.
The thing is, yeah, I get you. I don't think they will lose because I don't think TES is reliable enough, and I don't think
I mean-
RNG is reliable enough either.
Listen, I don't believe they'll
even
lose either
then-
because they're the best team. But if you're going to make me make a prediction, I think V5 is going to be number one. Weibo is going to be.
And I think they are going to stay the same. And I think the only way that B5 could have gotten over them is through individual games, which they are not going to get it because they
I
always.
mean,
lose
there's the
game.
one game difference, so it's not a whole.
Yeah,
They
no,
both
but they
lose one
always
game.
lose one
They
game.
both
so-
lose one games. They both lose one games. That's
No,
how
but
they
Weibo
work.
loses less one games.
They lost
I
one
mean-
less one game.
Yeah, exactly. So the Weibo has the advantage in that.
For
it-
now,
it-
but
it-
I'm just saying. I'm just
Like
saying.
it's just like look at B5's.
No, I'm
2-1
just
losses,
saying. No,
2-1
but I'm
victories
just
against
saying.
LGD.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. If you're picturing a series with Weibo and RNG and TS, they will lose a game most likely, right? Against.
We thought
Against-
that against EDG.
I mean,
Yeah, we
EDG
lost.
was the outlier.
We thought that against EDG, and they 2-0'd them. So
I mean,
I'm not sure about
no,
that.
I'm just saying that V5 is most likely to win more 2-0s than Weibo is. So I feel, and at the same time, Weibo's schedule is hard.
Sure.
So I feel V5 will be number one and Weibo will number two. Not that it matters too much for them because it's the same bracket. pretty
Yeah,
much.
they're basically gonna be in the same bracket. They're just
Like-
gonna be in
like the
The
difference
good
is,
thing about
like
this-
the difference is Weibo is more likely to play EDG, and I don't
Yeah.
think Weibo's afraid of that.
the good thing for me, the great thing, or not the good thing, the important thing I feel like for Weibo and B5, it's obviously like you're pointing out, it's not that it matters if one gets one or two, it's that they get one or two because that is second life. That is double chance to win
Yeah.
playoffs. So that is.
But they're
crucial to get.
definitely likely to get it because they already have a 2-win head start. I doubt anyone else. Like, it's hard to overtake them. I don't see Weibo or V5 losing more than maybe 2 games.
One.
Maybe 2. Like I said, maybe 2.
Mm.
Most likely 1. I don't see them losing more than 1. So it's like, there's no way, right? So
Yeah.
We have
these
to
two are
think
locked.
who will be able to go over them, right? And
Yeah. I mean,
who
is it
realistically will.
EDG? I don't know. Like
Maybe?
EDG. I mean, EDG plays like RNG and BLG, so and LNG and RA. So there's some tough games in there. Like
Yeah.
RNG has some tough games. LNG has tough games. It's like I don't see it. So yeah.
All right. So do we go for
That-
predictions
But
now?
let's see
Oh, yeah.
V5.
Predictions.
Last one.
Seriously,
go
V5.
Okay, V5.
I mean, V5 looks great.
They
Cars.
they look explosive.
Hey guys, Karsa is a good jungler. Who would have thought?
Imagine
Corsa can
Corsa being a
actually
good
play
jungler.
Well, who knows? Yeah. Who would have?
Who would have
But it's
thought?
like, but I do want to say something about like the difference between V5 and Weibo, which is why I think Weibo is a better team, right?
Okay.
The difference is undoubtedly the Shy, because I've said this on and on that when I thought they were replacing Shy and Bin, I thought there was a lateral, player capability. But what the Shy has brought is something I did not anticipate, which is he's not only taken pressure like Bin does in top lane, but the Shy, like, he doesn't give a shit.
He wins this fight.
He doesn't.
He
care
wins
about
lane
the
with
pressure, he just
Sion.
wins.
He wins lane with Sion. Like, guys, they have to ban his Gwen because his Gwen is unplayable.
Yeah.
They have to ban his Gragas because he's really good with that. And then they have to. Now, all of a sudden, he has a Sion and they can't play Sion. They also ban his Malphite, by the way, because it's unplayable. Where, like, if we're in a world where you're banning tanks from the Shy, like, how are you stopping him?
I'm not
You're
sure.
banning
I don't
tanks.
have the answers for that yet.
I mean,
The Shy hasn't
let's
playing
be
so well
real.
that I
If
don't know.
if the Shy is on point, can anyone really stop him? Based on his high, based on if he gets to the ceiling that he was at before.
The funny part is he's not even at his ceiling.
Yeah, it's not his ceiling.
And,
It gets too bad.
and he's literally bodying people with Sion.
Yeah, the thing is,
Sion!
the thing for me is that even
What is this, the boss?
if
The
Shy
boss?
is like that,
Is that him?
The Shy probably learned from the boss at this point. He's like, good death.
like,
Still?
like remember that interview when he was at IG? This is several years ago. I remember someone mentioning it. One of the LPL casters, I forgot who it was, but it's like the Shy gave an interview where he said that I can play tank. Like I
No,
love
it
playing.
was he was on the LCK broadcast during
Yeah.
after the LPL, where he was like, "Oh yeah, I want to play tanks, guys. I want, but my team."
And who would have thought maybe he does because he's killing everyone.
but that's the thing. Tanks are fun because you simply don't realize that if you play them well enough, you will kill people and you won't die.
Yeah.
Like, that's fun.
Like, it's like I still remember the LNG game where he basically 1v1s Tarzan and Tarzan dies. Tarzan's a Diana. The Shy just
He did
auto
that
attacks
so
him to
much,
death.
yeah.
Guys, who would have known? The Shy taught every top player in the LPL how to be a carry. Now he's teaching. You're gonna be teaching everyone how to be a
To
tank.
be a tank.
Yeah, essentially.
And the other thing that's surprising on Weibo is like Weibo basically has their own meta bubble because they don't generally play the exact meta where they always pick Corki or Victor. Like they play Vegars, they play TF, they play Vex, they play these weird champions that people don't often play, and then they play Sion. Who's playing Sion?
The buff.
Who's-
I think they're the only team in the world. I'm really. I'd be willing to say that they are the only consistent team playing Cyan.
Yeah, and at the same point, they're also playing a style that is like we don't really care about early game. We just stay even. We just leave Angel on an island. We just make sure the Shy doesn't die too much, and On can keep roaming while Huanfang plays safe side.
I mean, they can do that too because they have really freaking good laners.
And then all of a sudden, the Shy gets one kill in the top lane with any pick, and you can't win that lane anymore. And it was like, wait, what's
I
happening?
feel like I've heard something like that. Where else?
From where?
No, I that sounds awfully fun.
But seriously, it's like they play their own meta bubble where they pick comps that work, despite whether they're meta or not. Because SFM has played Rek'Sai.
No one's playing. Rek'Sai.
No,
So there's
people play Rek'Sai.
There's a few bottom teams that do play
play
Rek'Sai, but
badly.
SFM played
Yeah.
Rek'Sai.
Yeah. Okay. There.
Now I feel like shouldn't, because I think playing Rek'Sai is dumb, but okay,
He won with Rek'Sai.
it's still dumb. Like they won in spite of the Rek'Sai, not because of the Rek'Sai.
But at this point, it's like the Shy hasn't even started playing. Um, he's not even started playing the Hullbreaker. I mean, of course, the Hullbreaker patch is not
God.
out yet in the LPL.
That might be
But
that
he has
might be
not
the
yet-
moment everything just breaks open.
Wait, it's not out, but I've seen so many games of people just building it in the
No,
LPL.
no, no. It's not out in the LPL yet. It's 12.2 still in the LPL.
Wait, so what? Why then?
They're practicing it in preparation. I don't know.
No,
Maybe.
but that just made me even madder than I.
Like imagine this is not even the Hullbreaker patch, and the Shy hasn't gotten his hands on it. If the Shy gets their hands on Hullbreaker, no one's beating him anymore.
That just means to me that the Shai is not only the best top laner, but also the smartest top laner, because he's not dumb enough to go for a build that
playing
is not
Sion.
actually worth
playing
going
Sion.
now.
He's playing Sion, and everyone's like, "What are we supposed to do?"
No, but I think that he can go for design. The thing is, how could you go for builds that will not work out in your current patch?
Wait, can you fact check with me for this, Miles?
Yeah, like if
Has
that's the
the
case,
Shy played a single AD carry matchup again?
Wait.
I
In top.
think he played one Cyan.
No, I
One
think
Graves, I mean. Blah, blah, blah.
I think he played against an Akshan, but I don't know. That was Rich, but
He has
I don't
played
believe
Graves, but he didn't go
that's
for
not
the
ADC.
What?
You don't consider it an ADC?
Oh,
Okay. Wait.
okay. Do you consider
see,
Graves
so-
as an ADC seriously?
I don't. Who does?
Exactly. I don't think he has played a
Uh,
single ADC yet.
He has. Lucian.
Well, oh,
He played one Lucian, yeah.
He played
Well,
one Lucian.
Lucian.
042, of course.
oh,
Against FPX. Because of course he did.
That was the one that they lost.
Yeah, that was the one they lost.
what was the
Well,
next game? He probably picked Graves and smacked everyone.
He picked Kennen next game.
He smacked everyone. Yeah, that's how it goes. Guys.
He played
But he has
Kennen.
played
then
two.
yeah,
He has
yeah.
played two Lucians.
Listen, he played Nar and he bodied a cannon. That's how this goes. Apparently.
No, he only played one Lucian.
No,
No.
he has played two.
No, I said he
Where's the other
played
one?
Nar.
He has one against B5.
What?
What?
He has against B5 one wrong thing.
Where's the V5 game?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. What?
B5 red pick 4 in the third game against B5,
I can't see it in
Which he
the.
won.
I can't see it in the.
which he won. Yeah.
But yeah, let's leave it for that. But we don't care. But
Wait,
the Shy,
according to this, he picked Graves, not Lucian.
It says Lucian here
It says Graves Nar Sion for V5
on the what on the it's called.
on Game of Legends.
Yeah, no, okay, I'm on the LoL fandom.
No, this is more accurate because this actually takes from the API.
Okay, yeah, I was on the LoL fandom.
listen, guys,
If it's
we don't
that-
care. The Shy kills everyone with just tanks. Imagine if the next game he just picks Tryndamere and everyone's like, wait, what are we supposed to do about this?
I mean,
He's already been killing us with Sion. What are you going to do with Tryndamere?
is Tryndamere top that viable right now?
Outrigger?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, imagine Tryndamere. He just builds Gale Force and he just third dives you, kills you, and then walks out. What are you supposed to do? It's the Shy.
cry.
That's what he'll do.
Fair enough.
Well, we
I
have
mean-
seen Tryndamere failed, so maybe that happens to him.
But
But yeah,
where's
as
the
of now, I
Shy?
don't think it's going to be the
It's
case.
the
I
Shy.
feel like the
Anyway.
Shy will make it work.
Anyways,
There's anyone
for
to make it work.
predictions.
Yeah, all
UP
right.
versus JDG.
Wait, but is it UP JDG or TS versus JDG? There's
Oh,
two
it's BLG versus TS.
Okay.
I will go with TS for the other one, but for UP versus JDG,
Yeah, I'll go. I think this JDG
I
is
think
still, but
JDG
I
has it.
take JDG as
I
well.
love JDG. I love JDG.
I
think
also take
JDG.
TS here. Sadly.
LGD versus EDG. LG. No, I'm just kidding.
G.
Oh, come on. I mean, they
If they
won.
lose against
They,
LGD
listen, they
here, I
won
will
against
be
This is
super
IG.
worried.
This is alarm bells if EDG loses this.
It
Absolutely.
loses.
Like,
It is super
stop the
worried.
count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the team back into the locker
Yeah.
room and ask them what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Weibo versus
Weibo
RNG. I
I
mean,
think
I did
Weibo's gonna
say
win.
3 games.
I
I
Three
think-
did
games.
say Weibo more than likely wins, but I
You
don't
don't
know
want to
Shahu.
listen. Listen, you're at 7. You're at 7 in week 6.
I know,
right?
but like I've learned that I've learned that the less I use my head for this, the actual better the better it becomes.
So you're
No,
going for
but-
RNG?
Like for example, when LGD won against IG.
I mean, no one foresaw that coming. No one did.
Yeah, exactly. So the
So you go
less
for
head you use, the
RNG?
better. I kind of want to because I believe in Shahu way too much.
Okay. I mean, I'll take that as a reasonable enough opinion. You can go for
But-
it.
I think Bin's gonna play better against this former team, but the Shy's gonna pretty much go and
Let's
say
believe. Let's
they
believe in
picked
Shahu.
me instead of you.
You're going
The
for
year
RNG.
of the tiger, the year of the Shahu.
Okay. Okay.
So there's no Thursday games this week. I don't know what the holiday is for Thursday, but there's no Thursday.
Yeah, I'm not
games.
sure either.
It's a holiday.
B5 versus JDG.
B5
B5.
rookie hyper
I
carry.
think I'm gonna smoke some hopium.
Really?
Some hope.
Oh my god. He's
Some
smoking.
hope.
He's smoking the
I'm
hope. film.
smoking some hopium.
Some hope.
I love hope.
Dion.
Okay. you love hope. Okay, I see why.
I'm on
nice
the
one.
B5 side,
Nice one.
obviously.
TT versus LNG. There should be an LNG win,
LNG.
right? There should be.
Listen.
There should.
Listen, if LG doesn't win this, LG should never make playoffs.
Yeah, they
Ever.
should realistically not even sniff playoffs.
All right,
if I'm
FPX versus
if they lose
BLG.
this.
There should be a BLG win, right?
BLG.
BLG,
I don't
yeah.
trust their face for 1 iota.
Come on, Bacon. Let
I
us
like
win.
Shao Lahu, but FPX are just too
God,
random. Unless they
Clit,
put
man,
in
Clit.
Beishon.
Listen, every team Clit has gone to except T1. It's been terrible.
Yeah, unless except Beishon. Well, before
I
that,
mean,
I think
DRX.
JDG wasn't that bad.
Longju
Yeah,
wasn't that
ah.
bad. Longju wasn't that bad.
No, but I mean, the
Longju was
previous
better
one
with Peanut. Come on.
JDG wasn't that bad. When he was in China, I think he wasn't that bad there.
All right, but yeah, after T1, things kind of went downhill. Let's just go. Let's just give it
Yeah.
there. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Weibo versus LGD. Oh, yeah, I mean, why am I questioning?
LGD,
Why am I thinking
yeah.
about this? I'm just
Yeah.
staring at the screen because I'm super tired already. We've been going for 2.5 hours. All right. IG versus anyone's legends.
Anyone's legend. I do like after losing to LGD, they can lose to anyone.
Yeah,
And
but
by anyone, I mean
think
anyone's
IG.
legend.
I
I'll
will
go
I will
IG.
board that train with you, Slayer. Let's go. Anyone's legend
Yeah.
for the win.
I would
Yeah.
like to board the train, but at the same time, I like IG's train.
Yeah.
All right, RNG versus EDG, the class
Now,
El Clasico.
This game, it depends on one thing. Who's the worst top laner? Top laner. Who's the worst?
Xiao Shang, is
Who's
he gonna
the
play?
worst
That's the
top laner?
question.
I think Warrior's gonna play. But
I
Who's
think the
worse?
most
I
important
feel like
question is
RNG
going
wins
to be.
this.
Yeah,
I
I
feel-
think the most
no,
important
I
question
definitely
is
feel EDG wins this for one reason.
Why?
Okay? You've probably heard of his
Viper?
name. His name is Viper.
Viper.
yeah
Okay. fair
that
enough.
that was my point. I think the biggest question is who is going to carry harder, Viper or Xiaohu? The thing is, Viper has to carry less corpses. So
That's fair.
I feel Viper, but and only but if RNG does win against Weibo, I think RNG takes this because they will have momentum.
Maybe.
All right. VP versus UP.
V5.
B5. BP is a Russian organization.
Fuck, why am I thinking Virtus Pro? I'm so sleepy, guys. I'm so sorry. And I have to cast later too. My God. All right. Yeah, V5.
You should've slept earlier.
RAONG.
No, I didn't sleep all night. I was busy
Okay.
doing stuff. Anyway,
RA.
RA
I
versus OMG.
think
RA.
it is hard. I want to say RA, but at the same time, I think that if OMG doesn't win this, then they don't make playoffs.
This is their last, like,
Not the
Gotcha.
last, but their most
their
important one.
one of their most important shots.
But we're all going RA.
Yeah, we're
okay?
all going. TS
Yeah.
versus LNG. I want to vote TS.
TS.
I want to vote TS.
I don't trust LNG for the life of me. So yeah.
I don't trust
He's
OMG
so
either, but I
he
don't
doesn't trust either of
TS.
them. Either.
Oh,
We know you're
Like,
voting TS. Just do it.
We know
yeah,
you're voting TS.
We
Just
know
go
you're
for
gonna
it.
do it.
that's
Okay.
true. I will do it.
WE versus FPX. WE baby, let's go.
Shout out
I
who.
actually might think we might win this
WE for the win. Let's go.
because I don't know why I have this feeling. View or Beijing, whoever's playing is gapping Klid.
Ooh.
And I don't know what Gori is.
Gory, Gory is a Gory. He's just there.
He's just there losing lane.
I
He's just
go
there losing
EDG
lane.
the last one. Yeah, he's just there.
I mean, duh. That's next week one. Duh.
All right, so yeah, that's gonna be our
Actually-
predictions. That's gonna be our predictions, guys, for this week here for all the regions. Let's see who's gonna
Keep on
end up with the
fighting.
most points next week. But yeah,
I mean, next week will probably. I think next week we should do this. We should probably do an award for the LEC because well, the LEC is over.
yeah, at least the regular
Yeah,
season's
finally.
over. We'll see who gets the win in the LEC. But
Yeah.
all right, so that's gonna be it for us, guys, here at the Plebcast. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. My name is Miles David. Up there is TDS and Slayer on the left. Thank you so much, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye.